the Tigers and Lady Tigers of Fayetteville City. Good evening, Troy Cashin, soon to be joined by Noble Mays, Mr. Gabe Hall, with our camera work here tonight, and Mr. Peter Wilson will be joining us shortly for our production as we get set to bring you a matchup tonight between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Rockets to tip it off. Both teams looking for wins as the young Lady Tigers 2-5 on the season thus far. They have begun this year, gotten in a few more games as they have been involved in tourney action over the Thanksgiving holidays. Lost their first game of the year, and you always kind of look at stats and try to compare teams and where you think they're going to be. They led off the season taking on Community, who, of course, we will see a couple of times in district action. Lost that one 65-49. Followed that up against Columbia Academy, lost 60-53. Pisgah, Alabama, in the Gunnersville Thanksgiving tournament, lost 73-43. They followed that up with a 67-43 win over Section, Alabama in that same tournament. In a post-Thanksgiving tournament, played Nashville Christian in the Don Henniger Memorial Classic, lost that one 36-30, beat South Pittsburgh at home 60-36, and in their most recent outing on December the 1st, they lost at Franklin County 57-52. As we said, they come in with an overall mark tonight of 2 wins and 5 losses. Meanwhile, for the Lady Rockets, they, of course, are looking to get back on the winning track, have lost a couple of tough ones, including a 42-23 loss at the hands of Cornersville in what was a game that was pretty close throughout the first half. Lady Rockets, every time they seemed to make a move, Cornersville always seemed to have an answer, and that was seemed to be the MO of that game throughout. For the Lady Rockets, as we said, 1-4 on the season. Started out winning against Liberty Creek on the road in that contest. They will, excuse me one second, they won that contest 52-35. Lost at Cornersville 40-21. Lost here at home against Nolensville 48-32. Eagleville on the road, they lose 61-35, and against Cornersville, back on Friday, lost that one 42-23. They are 1-4, and having lost 4 in a row, they want to get back on the winning track here tonight, as it will be a busy pre-Christmas schedule for the Lady Rockets. Let's take our first commercial break of the day. We'll be back with more pregame here on TC Sports 1.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
Advanced Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
And welcome back as we get set for Fayetteville City and Forrest here tonight from Chapel Hill. Do want to remind you, have a couple of more outings on the pre-Christmas schedule. Friday night, Rockets and Lady Rockets will be back in action. Got a couple of matchups here at home before the holidays come aboard. It will be Liberty Creek, who they started off the season with on the road, making the return visit here. That will be on Friday night. Back on Tuesday in Lynchburg, where it will be Moore County the opponent. And then to finish out our pre-Christmas schedule here on TC Sports 1, we will be at home as Eagleville will pay the return visit on the 16th. Some tourney action over the holidays, and then back in 2023 for the first time as Moore County will roll in here on January 3rd. So those will be your upcoming dates here on TC Sports 1. We get set tonight, of course, for Fayetteville City as these teams get pretty close turnarounds most of the time during these pre-Christmas schedules. It will be a post-Christmas return visit for the Rockets and Lady Rockets when they go back down to Fayetteville City. Let's take another couple of commercial breaks, try to get all our sponsors in here before tip for the girls, which takes place in about 20 minutes.
Amigo's Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Horton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves the veterinary needs of Marshall County. They've grown to a 4-doctor practice specializing in small animal medicine. They offer advanced medicine, surgery, and nursing care in a personal and relaxed environment with the utmost compassion for their patients. For your pet's grooming and boarding needs, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital. Call 931-359-5945 to schedule an appointment for your pet.
And welcome back as we get set for Fayetteville City and Forrest here in about 20 minutes. Noble Mays to be joining us here in just a few minutes, and appreciate you tuning in once again here tonight. And we'll take a look. Fayetteville City's already made their way onto the floor. We'll let you watch them warm up a little bit as the Lady Rockets getting set here in a few moments to make their appearance for their final warm-ups here this evening. Do want to remind everyone, please support our sponsors that help make this broadcast possible. Of course, we're extremely grateful that we've gotten such great support in the community, and we encourage you to go out and support these fine folks as they help us be able to bring you Forrest athletics. And don't know whether we have been able to nail it down yet or not, but working on trying to bring you, we got a chance to go out and do a middle school football game, championship game there. Really enjoyed that. Wanted to have an opportunity to maybe bring you a little middle school basketball action as well. I understand got a couple of home games left, and we're going to try to maybe nail down a date to bring you some middle school basketball as well. So keep it tuned in here to TC Sports 1. Of course, you can go to our website, www.tcsports1.com. We'll have updates there for you. You can see the game schedules as well, and we will make that available on Twitter as well. Tweet out when we do for sure get everything finalized, and that way you can make the appropriate plans to tune in if you are not able to make it. And do want to tell everyone there is a definite reason, not only for the basketball, but there's a definite reason to make a trip to see the Rockets and Lady Rockets play. Gabe, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna let you let you make your broadcast debut here. Let's see. All right, Gabe. Let's see. Put on a headphone here. I'm gonna get him to speak about something here in just a sec. All right. Let's see what we got there. Speak to me.
Hey, what's up?
All right, we got Gabe Hall on with us. Gabe, we have to tell everyone there is a definite reason, not only for the basketball, that you make your way into the gym. That is what? What were we just talking about? What did you just have? What did you just have to eat?
Oh, a hot dog.
Yeah. Are they not great?
Yeah, they're great. Y'all should try them if y'all can come to the game.
That's another reason to come to the game right there. In and of itself, it is it's a wonderful place to get a little snack before the game. That's what we call it anyway, is a snack. But it's a big hot dog, and they have great concessions here at Forrest High School, and just another thing to allow you to come out and get a little bit more game experience. So, Gabe, we appreciate your food review. Do you have anything else you want to say before we take a break?
Not really.
I'm going to say now, I've enjoyed, got to know Gabe and Peter as they've helped us out. And we might, since we've got Gabe a little mic time, we may have to get Peter a little mic time as well to split it up, maybe give a little camera time to where everybody can see these young men. Certainly have enjoyed getting to work with them, and they have done a wonderful job thus far. So if you see them out, tell them how good a job they're doing. Certainly very proud of them. We'll take another break. We'll be back with more pregame here on TC Sports 1.
Know that with Apex Banking Online, you can access your accounts, pay bills, and send money to friends and family anytime. Our online banking feature gives you the advantage of secure banking right from anywhere. With our mobile app and online services, banking has never been more convenient. We're here to serve you wherever you go. Visit us in Chapel Hill or call 931-246-7105. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts. And who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere? Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
And welcome back as Lady Rockets made their way out onto the floor. Get to see them go through their final paces. Lady Rockets, of course, as we have said, they are going to be this year a team that is going to need to find offense each and every night. It had difficulty scoring against the Lady Bulldogs, and Lady Bulldogs were able to pull away a little bit in the second half in that 42-23 win. We've talked about the contributions of Mason Kirby. They're going to need someone other than Kirby or with Kirby to be able to step up. You've got some great candidates in Meager and Enlow, young ladies that can score. They've just got to get all three on the same page in one night and get a little confidence going that the offense can get clicking. Coach Merle has worked a lot of different combinations, has gotten everybody playing time, given everybody a shot to see if he can find that right combination right now. He still continues to search for a group that can give him some offensive and defensive output, and that search will continue here tonight. Fayetteville City gave the Lady Rockets a great game last year when they made the trip here before the Lady Rockets were able to win. Hopefully the Lady Rockets can get the job done here tonight and break that four-game losing streak. We inch closer to tip time. Let's take another break. We'll return with more here on TC Sports 1.
don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully got a few of the issues carved away here. And hopefully be able to bring you a good steady stream as Mason Kirby heading to the line, picks up first points of the game for the Lady Rockets.
Foul on Nuna Maker, T. Roy, number 23 for the Lady Tigers. Her first foul, team first.
Mason Kirby connects on both free throws. As the Lady Rockets take the early lead here. And Noble, I think very important for them. They need to get some confidence here and get off to a good start. They went a lot of that first quarter against Cornersville without scoring. Here they get a couple of early ones.
You'll know better than me, T. Roy. I think confidence is seeing it go in the hole, right?
Exactly. Rebound inside. Kirby got it blocked out of bounds. It'll be off Mason. Good defensive play by the Lady Tigers. Just underway here from Chapel Hill. Sorry, had some technical difficulties early. As we had said before, they're doing a few new things here at the high school. We've got to get our clearance to be able to get back on the stream. So we're working with a little jetpack tonight. Hopefully have enough power to get through the game for you. As that one pulled away, should be back in full swing on Friday when we return.
Call the school, tell them you T. Roy. They'll get you together.
Hey, they have been very, very gracious with us over the years, and appreciate their hard work. We just got in a situation where it had gotten some clearance, and they had to work through, since we've got the new website, had to work through a few things with it. So we're going to work it this way tonight and hopefully be able to be back with you in super high speed on Friday. Enlow behind the screen, three ball, no good. But again, Noble, good hustle by Kirby.
Yes,
as City thought that was going out of bounds. Kirby says, hey, wait a minute, I can get to that. Has it knocked away.
Number 30 for Lady Tigers was loafing to the ball. Good job, Mason.
Open three on the way. This one no good. Rebound to Enlow. But Nova, I like them getting Enlow with her feet set, giving her a couple of good looks early, trying to get her some confidence. Turnover, we head the other way with numbers. Fayetteville City. Pass inside. Martin will put it up. Shot no good, and we'll go back the other way as that one got stuck on the top of the board. Hadn't seen that too often.
You don't see it very often there, Troy. Down on this end, Troy, Enlow had a little contact, which was a direct result of the turnover that time. Didn't get a call from the official, but she didn't cry about it. Back to the other end, ball in the hands of the Lady Rockets.
Lady Tigers, of course, testing the Lady Rockets early. They want to see if they can get them more of an up-tempo, try to turn them over as the Lady Bulldogs did on Friday. Carly Warner as they break the press in front court. Kirby with it, up top with the dribble. City in that 2-3 zone, extending it out front and on those wing areas as Meager now with the dribble. And Noble, you watch how they attack that zone. Good reach in there. Good defense by Dixon. Gets it inside. Martin puts it up, shot no good. Martin trying to get her on, out of bounds. It'll be off the Lady Rockets.
Excellent defense, Lady Tigers. Dixon, T. Roy, very quick.
She is. We saw that, and she's only a freshman, Noble. I believe she played last year as an 8th grader, if I'm not mistaken. Inside, nice catch. Coming over the back was Nunemaker, and she'll draw the foul. They just lobbed it up there, let the big post go and get it. Got over the back of Enlow, who fouled her as she went up. Enlow's foul her first. Nunemaker to the line, converts on the first free throw. 2-1 game. Autumn Nunemaker, the senior. readying for the second toss. Comes set on the way and no good. Rebound pulled away by the youngster Pope, and she gets her second consecutive start here tonight, Noble.
Pressure, T-Roy. Got through that one that time, but almost lost the ball. Looked like it's going to be that way all night unless the Lady Tigers get in foul trouble. If they got a deep bench, it's going to be trouble all evening maybe.
Noble, that's the thing. This team hasn't performed as well against the pressure, and you see some athleticism already. Good quickness, good hands by City. The dump down low, Pope had it blocked. Good switch as getting over on the help was Fayetteville City's Hoagland. Back the other way. Penetration inside, down the lane, and a foul will be called. And Coach Merle, those are the things that give coaches nightmares. It's that easy penetration into the paint.
Swung the ball around, caught her going straight to the hole that time. It was Simpson getting the ball from Dixon. Dixon appears to be left-handed. She has a nice handle on her as well. And you keep telling me she's a freshman, right?
Dixon is a freshman, yeah.
Wow.
Call's good. And that's actually Simpson at the line. I'm sorry, Kyla Simpson. She's a junior. Dixon 13 is the freshman. This is 12, Simpson at the strike. Converts on both tosses and gives Fayetteville City their first lead of the night.
Beat the press that time, T-Roy. Warner has the ball, dishes it off, gets it back.
And it blocked away. Good interior defense again by Nunemaker. That starts the break. Dixon streaking the other way. Layup no good. Out of bounds, and it will go to the Lady Rockets.
Got to set up for the press, T-Roy. We know it's coming.
Yes, definitely. And Noble, that's the thing. It's been continuous pressure throughout here. They handle it over the top, in low with it. Kinsley all the way under, lost the handle as she started to go up with it, out of bounds, and you can see the disgust there as she felt like she was going to get a good opportunity at a basket there.
She had a great opportunity at it, T-Roy, just lost control of the ball, but the defender didn't look like they were going to contest the shot, so just had to put it off the glass.
Fayetteville City with it. Now the Lady Rockets will extend their pressure a little bit. All knocked out of bounds. Megan Skaggs is checked in, replacing Pope. We're going to get Hoagland back into the contest, replacing Simpson. Before that happens, we're going to have a timeout taken by the Lady Tigers. We'll take it as well. We'll return after this here on TC Sports 1.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Rheem Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on! Yes, let's go!
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
Noble, as we return, I was bragging on, we call them our young proteges, Mr. Gabe Hall and Mr. Peter Wilson. We're missing Peter right now. He's getting out of wrestling practice, so I'm trying to run a little double duty here, so I find it a little bit harder to do that as Martin from 3 shot no good. Trying to talk and run the board is probably not the greatest thing I do.
Well, that give you even more reason to give them 2 young men praise, right?
Yes. They have been a great addition. Mason Kirby against Martin. Into front court. Kirby with a dribble. She'll kick Meagler. Spot up 3. This one off the mark. Rebound run down by Enlow. Another opportunity here for the Lady Rockets. Noble, since they're playing man-to-man, do you just run a clear out at a point for Kirby because she is so good at putting it on the floor?
I tell you, whoever has the most confidence take their woman off the dribble.
Got an offensive foul here on the screen. They're going to tag Carly Warner for that one. Trying to give Enlow a good clean look as she comes around that screen, but they call her for the moving screen. Foul on the Lady Rockets.
Skaggs.
It's Skaggs. I thought it was Warner. Instead, they give it to Skaggs. Third foul on the Lady Rockets. Back the other way. Shot put up Dixon, no good. A rebound pulled away by Carly. Almost got by with a carry there as they get it into front court. Inside, try to get it to Skaggs. Wasn't expecting that when Meagher hot shot right to her, but Meagher had a pretty good idea that time. Noble Skaggs, I think, had looked up initially for the basketball and then looked down as it was coming.
One defender, 2 Lady Rockets, and all they needed to do was make a decision on who was going to take the shot and be in coordination with one another, T-Roy.
The senior Samantha Hopkins checks in. They try to lob it over the top as Hopkins playing inside against Bain, another freshman. Off Sam, out of bounds. Lob back in, Hoagland with a basketball. Out front to Martin. Martin with the dribble. She'll kick it left side as you watch the battles underneath. Spin Dixon between defenders. Had it knocked away. Warner will pick it up. We're going to have a foul in rear court. That's going to be Dixon. And Noble, again, that's where sometimes that quickness and being able to be a good defender, having those quick hands, that reach in is a natural temptation. She reaches in the cookie jar, get caught that time.
Yes, indeed. Hopefully her sinus is okay because she caught her elbow to the eardrum also, T-Roy.
3-2 game. Kirby out front with it against Martin. Martin hounding her as Fayetteville has really been tight with the pressure. Meagher gets a screen from Hopkins, comes up firing 3-ball, no good. Rebound to Hoagland. On the outlet the other way. Here comes Simpson. Gives it up, streaking down the right side, putting it up, and in is Bain. Ellie Bain, the freshman, connects. Fayetteville City stretching the lead. 5-2 game now. Just under 2 minutes left here, opening quarter. Hopkins out top. Meagher calling for it inside, didn't get it to her. As Enlow now has it out top, gives way to Kirby. Coach Merle not happy with the missed opportunity there. Hopkins gives it to a cutting Warner. Ball punched away from behind. They'll scramble forward inside the alternating possession. We'll leave it with the Lady Rockets.
T-Roy, you realize we only have one made basket in this game? Just one made basket is all we have. Almost a whole quarter gone.
And that's been an all too familiar sight as they've had difficulty just putting the ball in the basket. Backdoor cut. Nice one by Kirby. Puts it up and in. Good assist there from Meagher. Good, smart player is Mason Kirby. Nice backdoor cut against that pressure all over the floor. Lob it inside Bain. And we got a jump ball situation inside. This time it's going to stay with Fayetteville City.
When I say one made basket, I was just talking about for both teams, T-Roy. Now we got one for each. All the rest of them are free throws on the board.
Martin from 3. This one off the mark. Long rebound controlled by Meagher. And Noble, on those long rebounds, I'm not looking to find somebody behind me. I'm looking to advance it down the floor quickly. I need some good looks, something cheap if you can get it. Hopkins inside. Lost the handle, got it back. Gives away now to Enlow, who tried to penetrate herself. We got a reach-in foul on Martin. Isabella Martin's first. That'll be the team's third.
Got to get the scores table correct, T-Roy. We're going to have a little delay in the game to make sure the books are correct.
Josie Brown, the freshman, is going to check in for the Lady Rockets, give Mason Kirby a break. And this may be the thing, Noble, to try to give her a little extra time during the break between the quarters. Meagher, kick in low. Cross court, Meagher, swing it in the corner, Brown. Open 3-ball, bang. Josie Brown comes off the bench firing. She'll connect from downtown. And the Lady Rockets are up now 7-5. Inside shot put up no good. Rebound battled for. They're on the floor scrapping for it. Loose ball situation. Alternating possession will go to the Lady Rockets.
Brown came into the game. Mason Kirby went out, T-Roy, and found offense from Brown. So maybe Brown may be the one to look to on this last possession here right before the quarter's over.
What can Brown do for you, Noble?
Hey, yes indeed.
She can stroke a 3 from the corner and put you on top. Final 15 seconds of the quarter. Brown, one dribble now to Meagher. 10 seconds as Meagher with it directing traffic. Megan reverse dribble. Down the lane against the defender off the window, no good. Battle for inside, it'll be out of bounds to They'll give it to Fayetteville City. 0.7 seconds left here in the quarter.
I like the decisive move by Miller, T-Roy.
Yes, nice job. Just couldn't get it to drop as the quarter expires. We got a 7-5 contest. We'll return after this.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment.
And welcome back as we head to the second quarter here in Chapel Hill. Lady Rockets lead it after 1, 7-5 in Noble. Both teams having offensive difficulties, but Lady Rockets get a contribution as Josie Brown comes off the bench, pops a quick 3 to put them on top.
They got more made baskets than the Lady Tigers, so got 2 Rockets on the board.
Inside, battle for control by Brown. Fayetteville got a couple of opportunities, couldn't get them to convert. And Rabin now is checked in for the first time. Rabin, the sophomore, gets it on the wing area, cross court now to Brown. And you watch, they've worked that play trying to go back door or in the lane.
Got a little motion going on the left side over there, T-Roy.
Trying to get the timing down right now on those cuts. Fayetteville City really coming out defensively. Ball knocked away. Kirby's going to get it back, hounded by Dixon. Kirby in the paint, little runner, got it and won. Mason Kirby was not to be denied. She wanted it in the lane, and she got there the hard way. Took a shot as she put it up, got it to drop, and she'll go to the line.
Certainly did, as T-Roy would say, the hoop and the harm. So she knocked that down in the contact there, and Simpson has her first foul, T-Roy.
Mason trying to go to the line and convert the three-point play. Toss good. Mason Kirby converts. She's got 7 of the 10 here for the Lady Rockets. Lob inside. Nice catch down low. Up, under, and in is Nunemaker. Nunemaker, the senior, with 3. It's a 10-7 ball game. Kirby gives it up to Brown. Hopkins out front. Rabin closely guarded by Dixon. Dixon is like glue. She is right up on whoever she's defending. Not a whole lot of room to do anything.
She's like a glove, T-Roy.
Penetration inside, and we got a foul. Tiaja Ewing is into the contest, number 1. She'll pick up the foul. Another freshman, and that bodes well for City's future. They've got a lot of youngsters playing in this contest.
And they getting repetition in early, T-Roy. They're not just coming in relieving somebody. They in the rotation.
Exactly. In low underneath. Pope. And let's see, do we have the foul or the travel?
One with a foul, T-Roy.
They're going to call the foul on Nunemaker, much to her dismay. I quite frankly know, I think I'm going to have to agree with her. They didn't call it going up, though, so at least for the Lady Rockets, they have to play it in. So poor Nunemaker does pick up the foul. Cross-court pass intercepted. Streaking the other way. Dixon, she'll put it up the left hand. Too strong. Pulled away by Pope. Gives it up to Kirby now looking to run. Mason with it in front court. Gives it up to Enlow. Stops, 15-footer from the free throw line, too strong. Pope kept it alive. Ball battle for Kirby with it underneath. Blocked away beautifully by Nunemaker. Lady Rockets get it back. And we got a foul out front. Isabella Martin will pick the foul up, her second. Noble, the key tonight is going to be whether the Lady Rockets can handle the withering pressure from Fayetteville City and whether Fayetteville City can stay out of foul trouble. That's their 7th team foul here with 5:52 left second quarter.
You cannot play as aggressive as they playing and not risk the chance of foul trouble. You're going to have to let the refs allow you to get away with a few things. And that time, the young lady had to be called on the second opportunity she had there.
Kirby just continues to convert. 4 of 4 from the stripe as she cans that one. Mason with 8 already. Second toss on the way. Silky smooth by Kirby.
She may be on track for that 20-point game I was looking for, T-Roy.
You got it. 9 for Mason. 5:46 left here in the second quarter. Dixon, a little shake and bake. Lob inside. Catch Nunemaker, puts it up and in. And Noble, right now, Fayetteville City has found something that works for them. That's trying to get it over the top to Nunemaker.
Nice entry pass that time by the freshman Dixon, too.
It was. That was fronted by the Lady Rockets very well. Not a lot of room for error there, but she dropped it right in where only place she had, really.
Used the height to their advantage, T-Roy.
Kirby out top. Martin will chase her now as Kirby gives it up top. Pope. Beager around the screen, penetrates inside, blocked away again. Nunemaker has been a real presence inside.
On both ends, T-Roy.
Yes, not only the offense on that end, but of course defensively she's been really good.
Let me show you a little bit, Troy. I don't know much about basketball, but I find it interesting that Lady Tigers, they have taken Dixon off whoever the point guard is to keep her out of foul trouble.
Yes. In low behind a double screen, travel with the basketball as Fayetteville got out quickly, Noble. Coach Merle shouting out instructions as the Lady Rockets get back on the defensive end. 12-9 ball game. Just under 5 minutes left here, second quarter. Lob over the top again. I wouldn't have tried that one, Noble, but she almost made it work.
Absolutely nothing wrong with the pass either, T-Roy. I didn't know she was even open, so it looked like that height advantage. They plan on taking advantage of that.
What is that, throwing her open?
She tossed it in there, yes indeed.
Simpson on a wing. They'll work it around the perimeter. Martin fakes, penetrates. Runner no good, but we got a foul. Coming out is Pope, I think, to pick up the foul. Trying to get over to help. One of those situations, Noble, where in hindsight, you're not going to commit that foul because Martin so far has not been able to convert. But she does get a chance now to go to the line and get a couple of freebies. Misfired on the first one as Skaggs will check back in for Pope, who's picked up her second. Isabel Martin, the senior, at the line for the Lady Tigers. As the Mark second toss on the way, this one good. Martin on the board, 12-10 ball game now. Just about halfway through this second quarter here from Chapel Hill. In low on the wing, backdoor cut, nicely done by Kirby, who puts it up and in. Here's the idea, Noble, just give it to her and get out of the way.
Yes, indeed. Martin got hung up, kind of got screened by our own player, left Kirby wide open under the basket.
Out front, Martin with it. Guarded there by Kirby, 4-point game. Lob inside, in traffic, triple teamed. And we got a holding foul. Bain, triple teamed. They're going to call Carly Warner for the foul.
Say it again, Drew. How many white jerseys was around?
Triple team.
And they still threw it in there.
Still threw it in there.
You need any help knowing what the game plan is for the Lady Tigers?
No doubt. Martin's going to try to open it up. She'll take a three. Shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Enlow. Kinsley the other way quickly. Gives it in the corner. Kirby spots and fires. Bang. What do you expect?
It may be that night, T-Roy. I've been looking for a 20-point game since I got here. This may be the night.
The only thing interrupting Kirby's perfect game is the three from Josie Brown. Timeout taken by the Tigers.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad. freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts. And who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere? Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
And welcome back. We're in the midst of a 10-0 Mason Kirby run here as the Lady Rockets have taken a 17-10 lead, Noble.
T-Roy, I played a little sideline reporter for you there.
Okay.
The Lady Tigers, they finna get even more aggressive. I can't quite say everything that the coach said, but she let the Lady Tigers know she was done playing with them. So I don't know exactly what that's going to do for them, but I think things may be a little more challenging throughout. So watch these last 3 minutes and 35 seconds, because what I just heard was a halftime speech. It wasn't all that wasn't supposed to be said on the bench, T-Roy, but I got a chance to listen in.
Coach Hoagland, as Noble said, encouraging her players strongly here as Mason Kirby is on fire right now. Pass knocked away, and they're on cue. Kirby with it. Mason the other way. She'll challenge Simpson, back it out now on the wing. Bounce pass, low block. Skaggs blocked away. Ball run down now, Kirby. Mason with it. Between defenders, we got a reach-in foul, and that's on Dixon. That'll send guess who back to the line.
Mason Kirby.
Kirby, she's looking for 20 in the first half.
Hey, yes indeed. I'll take it. I just wanted 20. I'll take it.
Kirby to the stripe, toss, bang. And she is dialed in not only from the field, but from the line, Noble. She's 6 of 6 from the stripe.
Not important for us, T-Roy, but they called that foul on Simpson.
7 of 7 now is Kirby. She's got 16 of the 19. 19-10 Lady Rocket lead. Low block inside. We got a foul over the back. Noonamaker. Foul by Skaggs. Skaggs foul her second, I do believe. Yes. Thrown in, Bain in the paint. Noble, all she had to do that time was turn. She had a shot, came back out, looked out front. Now they lob down inside Noonamaker, double team. Cannot get a shot off. To Dixon it goes. Hounded by Warner on the wing, and Carly will pick up a foul on the reach. Carly picked up her second. And I think that is the 17th foul on the Lady Rockets. It's going to send Dixon to the stripe for 1-1. Trinity Dixon, the freshman. The lefty settles in. Toss on the way. No good. Rebound controlled by Warner. Everybody stopped. No, I think they thought it was 2 coming up.
Yeah, I think they did too.
In low on the wing there. Penetrates inside and travel the basketball. Just trying to make something happen there, Noble.
And number 23, Noonamaker, she got a little scared there. She heard the whistle because she had just stuck her hand off in there, but she was the reason that the travel came about, but she thought they had her for a foul.
City with it. Trinity Dixon, the freshman. Kicks it on the wing. Down inside they go. There's a nice catch by Noonamaker, and the help comes a little late as Noonamaker turned right into Inlow, who's trying to poke it away.
Going back to the game plan, bread and butter, throw it down low, let Noonamaker do her thing.
Noonamaker 1 of 2 from the line. Ready for her first toss. Autumn Noonamaker, the senior, got it. Noonamaker now with 6.
T-Roy, coach for Lady Tigers, she's much more patient and pleasant than I am. I would have been calling for a shooting foul on that one, T-Roy. I would have asked the ref to let me know what she was doing wrong. I thought she was going up.
1 of 2, and we've got a foul in rear court here as we'll walk to the other end. Josie Brown going to step to the line. Foul's going to be called on Hoagland. Emily Hoagland, the senior, will pick up the foul. So now Josie Brown, the only player on the Lady Rockets not named Kirby to get in the scoring column, will step to the line and try to add to her total here.
That's how you do it. She might mess around and get double figures as well. Hey, you can still win with 2 players in double figures.
Josie's toss no good. We're going to walk to the Fayetteville ends. We're going to have an over-the-back foul as Meaver trying to crash the glass for the offensive rebound. Picks up the foul, her first. And that's the 9th team foul on the Lady Rockets now. Both of these teams with 9 team fouls, so double bonus the rest of the way for both teams.
Yes, indeed. We're going to get a lot of opportunity to see them go back and forth to the line, T-Roy, on both ends of the court. It's going to be a long 2 minutes and 29 seconds, I'm afraid.
Simpson now to the stripe. Toss on the way, good. Simpson with 3. Ready for her second toss. It's on the way. Back iron, no good. Long rebound controlled by Meager. Lady Rockets lead pass in front court. Brown out top to Kirby. Mason will back it out. Defense coming. Gives way now to Skaggs, who's bumped from behind. Foul on Hoagland. She was trying to get over to help. She ends up picking up the foul as she bumped Megan Skaggs. Megan now will step to the stripe. Skaggs, the 5'8 junior, her first trip to the line this evening. Toss on the way, no good. Double bonus for both teams as Isabella Martin will check back in.
Martin is the one who's been guarding whomever the point guard is. She has 2 fouls as well, T-Roy. Keep an eye on her.
Skaggs missed them both. Rebound and we'll head the other way. Lady Tigers trying to cut into that lead. Dixon fakes and penetrates. Cut off by Brown. Cross court. Out front, Martin steps into a 3. This one off the mark. Rebound pulled away by Pope with nice inside position. Baseball pass in front court. Kirby spots, fires, bang! Different spot, same result. A 3 from Mason Kirby. Kirby on a personal mission to take down the Lady Tigers here in the first half. 19 for Mason.
And only 12 for the Lady Tigers.
Shot put up, score it, and 1. Penetration nicely done there. That's the first time she's gotten deep into the paint, Noble. Dixon cashes in with a bucket.
She went to a strong hand, T-Roy, left-handed, went to the left side of the goal. Excellent job. Wasn't anything going to stop her from penetrating that time.
Fouls continue to mount here as Josie Brown picks up her first. Dixon 0 of 1 from the stripe tonight, trying to convert the 3-point play. It's on the way and no good. A rebound to Megan Meager. Lead pass Kirby. Mason with it. Kick Pope. 15-footer partially blocked. Kept alive inside by Skaggs. Pope puts it up, blocked again. Meager ends up with it. Shot put up, no good. Rebound pulled away. And now we got a foul on Pope as she tried to come back and knock it away from Nunemaker. And that's 3 on Pope. Fouls continuing to mount here as Autumn Nunemaker back to the other end. Double bonus for the Lady Tigers. 22-14 score. 1:16 left here, second quarter.
Coach Merle's job going to be difficult in the second half in his selection of players, T-Roy.
Yes, the fouls are beginning to mount here. Samantha Hopkins checks in for Pope. Enlow with 2, Pope with 3, Warner with 2, Skaggs with 2 for the Lady Rockets.
It'd be a good idea for Coach Merle to tell the girls we got a whole nother 2 quarters to go.
Nunemaker 1 of 2, 7-point game. Kirby with it. Gives it up to Hopkins. Mason only needs a single digit here to get to 20 in the first half. She's got it. Out top, matched up against Dixon. Goes to the left hand, dumps it inside. Skaggs put it up partially blocked. Skaggs again knocked away, and we got a foul. Nunemaker can't believe it, but she did rake the hands of Skaggs. It did appear. Megan will go back to the line, shooting 2 in her own right. Skaggs 0 of 2 from the stripe. She'll get a pair here as they're in the double bonus.
T-Roy Nunemaker, as you have said so eloquently, she's huge on both ends of the court. She has 3 fouls, T-Roy. She's going to sit for a while in the second half.
Skaggs' first free throw, no good.
That's going to change the dynamics for the Lady Tigers, T-Roy, with Nunemaker not being able to post up on either end.
Yeah, Nunemaker's got 3. Dixon has 2, and Martin has 2, along with Hoagland. Skaggs missed them both. Rebound run down by Meager. inside. Hopkins spins and fires. Shot no good. Rebound tipped around. Hopkins got it back. Needs some help. She's under the basket. Tried to dump it to Skaggs. Now they'll scrap for it on the floor, and we've got a jump ball situation with the alternating possession staying with the Lady Rockets. 39.2 seconds left here. First half. I got a simple solution right here. Well, she threw it in. Get it to Kirby. Kirby calling for it. They go inside. Hopkins backs her way down, puts it up, and no good. Came out on her. Nicely done by Hopkins as she backed her way down. Noble took her time, got a good look, but just could not get it to drop.
Hard to get any closer to the hoop than that, T-Roy.
Out front, Hopkins runs down the inbounds. Gives it up now to Meagher. Left side, Kirby. Fakes, penetrates to the left hand, foul. Hoagland will pick up the foul, and that's 3 now on Gracie Hoagland.
Tell you what, that's 20 points for Mason Kirby. I hadn't been around long enough, T-Roy, but I love my chances of having a 50-50 for Mason Kirby shooting 2. She's good for one of these.
Yes, sir. I will definitely go ahead. If I was in Vegas, I would book some money.
I tell you what, the odds wouldn't be that good, T-Roy.
No, probably not. We jinxed her, Noble.
Hey, no, we didn't. We said she was good for 1 out of 2.
Hey, she's been pretty perfect this first half. That's the only thing she's missed here in the first half.
But we said 1 out of 2, T-Roy. Like I said, the odds wouldn't be good for you.
Second toss is good. 20 first half points for Mason Kirby.
Ain't no jinx on you, Mason. Ain't no jinx on you. Play ball.
23-15. Lady Tigers trying to cut into this lead here before halftime. They should have the final look at it here. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Dixon fakes and penetrates. Down the lane, the runner no good. Rebound pulled away by Brown. On the outlet, Kirby with it. Lets it ride the shot just off the back iron from about 40. And that's how we'll end this first half of action. The Mason Kirby show here in the first half. Kirby with 20 as the Lady Rockets lead it 23-15.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
Advanced Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
And welcome back to Mason Kirby's World here at halftime. 20 of the 23 Lady Rocket points in the first half. They lead at 23-15, and we are joined here at halftime by Coach Shane Chapman. Shane, you think maybe you might be able to sneak her into drag in the boys' game, get a little outside jumper going there? Let's see. Go ahead.
Now let's try it. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, I'd like to suit her up and get her in some action for the boys' game. She's got how many?
20.
She's got 20 of our 23.
She's got 20 of our 23 here at halftime. She's definitely having an outing.
Yeah, she's having a night.
Now, let's hope that carries over. They've had their offensive struggles, got it going here in the first half. It scored as many points in a half as they did against Cornersville in the entire game. So Let's hope that same thing carries over for the boys.
I just hope they knock the lid off of it and keep the lid knocked off for us so we can see the ball go in the hole, man. We're looking forward to trying to get some shots to fall tonight and put a good performance out there again.
Any truth to the rumor I heard maybe that you petitioned the TSSAA to just cut out the third quarter, just play play 1, 2, and 4 and just call it that?
You know, we talked to the guys a little bit, and you know, we're not in panic mode yet. We're getting great shots. They're just not falling. Our third quarter, I don't know if we go in the locker room and take a nap or what we do. We come out flat. We come out forgetting how to basketball, really. And it took us 3 minutes or 7 minutes and 57 seconds to score a bucket in the third quarter against Cornersville the other night. And about 3 attempts, I didn't know he was going to get it till the horn went off and they counted the bucket. And, you know, that would turn out to be the difference in the game. And our third quarter, statistically, offensively, defensively, transition-wise, has been our worst quarter. And we've really tried to focus on that the last couple of days of practice. And, you know, that along with seeing the ball go in the hole will hopefully build a little confidence.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think, like tonight, you know, Mason seeing the ball go in and really, you know, playing confidently in that first half. And, you know, you cannot understate just how important it is to see the ball go in the hole. I mean, it just makes such a difference when you come back down, not only on the offensive end, but on the defensive end as well.
Absolutely, and you can see what it does to the bench. You can see what it does to the crowd. You know, when things go your way, I mean, winning is a cure-all, and we all know that. But, I mean, when you have some success, it makes you want to play harder on the other end of the floor, whether it's defensively and you have success down there or offensively. You know, it makes you want to work hard when you have success on one end to carry that positivity down to the other end of the floor. And our guys have done that really, really well. We've talked about how good our guys are defensively and holding teams under 50, you know, holding teams to 34, and then you know, just struggling to put the ball in the hole on the offensive end. And we've hung our hat on our defense and the way that we play. You know, hopefully we can break the curse tonight and get the ball in the hole and have some success.
Hey, this is the scene of one of your best victories thus far. Fayetteville came in here last year and came in riding high, and you guys played a great game against them and sent them home with a loss back to Fayetteville. It's going to be a tough task tonight as well. They're long, athletic. You know what style of play they want to run, but you definitely know a lot of these guys were involved in that game last year, know it can be done.
Sure, you know, and our guys are bought in. Our game plan is really, really simple. We got to focus on what we do well, and that's defend the ball well. That's to get good shots, and then knowing how to take care of the basketball on the offensive end, not, you know, making the easy pass, trying to get the easy shot. We know that Fayetteville is well coached, and we know they're extremely athletic. They've got a couple of big-time football commits that's not here tonight, but they've got a couple of other guys that are stepped right up that are just equally as athletic. They've got a big senior class. They've got a lot of dudes that can play, and Coach Murdoch's going to have those guys ready to rock and roll. And I'm sure that he's talked about a little revenge tour right here, you know, coming up here to Forrest and knocking us off tonight. But we're going to work our tails off and try to send them home with the same way we did last year.
Coach, you kind of feel like that with the things that you have going on right now, that offensively you just feel like you've got to be on the verge of a breakout. You've gotten, and not saying it's not that the team has taken bad shots. The last 2 shots that you had to possibly tie or win the game, good shots. You want those guys to take those looks. You just got to feel like that those things are going to start dropping. Law of averages is going to catch up, and you're going to kind of get on a good streak going.
Sure, and, you know, we've talked about that. You know, the same way that Mason has seen some success with the ball going in the hole, you know, our guys have seen the kind of negative side of that with taking great shots and it just rattling out.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're trying to teach our guys, and it's not panic mode time yet. You know, if we had something that was going on with bad attitudes or bad effort or the plays that just wasn't working and we had to reinvent the playbook or something like that, I don't think it's any of those things. I think we just had some really, really bad breaks as far as getting the ball in the hole. We're taking great shots. We played as bad offensively Friday night against Cornersville as we could play, and had a chance to win it. You know, late in the game, the last possession of the game, we had a chance to win, and you know, that's what I told the guys. And we had a little talk, a little team meeting, and I asked them. I said, "Do you think we're taking bad shots, or the shots are just not falling?" And it was unanimous. We're taking great shots.
Yeah,
they're just not going in. And I don't know that it can continue. If it continues in this streak, it might be a record-breaking streak for the lowest shooting percentage of layups in the history of basketball. But I look for that to change.
Hey, I look for that to change as well. Coach, as always, thanks for taking some time with us.
Troy, appreciate it.
Talk to you later.
Thank you. All right, buddy. Go Rockets.
Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Horton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves the veterinary needs of Marshall County. They've grown to a 4-doctor practice specializing in small animal medicine. They offer advanced medicine, surgery, and nursing care in a personal and relaxed environment with the utmost compassion for their patients. For your pet's grooming and boarding needs, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital. Call 931-359-5945 to schedule an appointment for your pet.
And welcome back here at halftime, 23-15 in Noble as the team's going through their final warm-ups. Quick scoring summary here for the Lady Tigers of Fayetteville. Autumn Nunemaker with 7 in the first half. It was Kyla Simpson with 3, Trinity Dixon with 2, Isabella Martin with 1. For the Lady Rockets, it was Josie Brown with 3 and Mason Kirby with 20 in the first half. She has definitely been on fire. Let me give you the locker room conversation that probably was going on in the Fayetteville City locker room. Ladies, we are in foul trouble. What we are about to do, we are going triangle in 2. I'm going to put 2 players on Kirby. Everybody else is going to play the triangle. We're going to make somebody else score a basket.
Interesting. Now, let me ask you this. Why would you wait to halftime to have that conversation?
Well, I would have had that conversation pretty early, but obviously you've had a chance to go in and look at the stats. You know what's going on right now. And maybe high school players, I'm not sure if they've played any triangle in 2. Maybe you have to kind of draw it up concept-wise for them at halftime to see it. You should have worked on that probably at some point, but right now there's no better time to use it.
I won't debate it with you, T-Roy. I'm just trying to figure out why you didn't address Mason as an issue in the first quarter.
Shot put up no good. Rebound pulled away by Enlow. 16 points, second quarter for the Lady Rockets. Kirby with a dribble. Mason gives it up to Warner. Carly puts it on the floor. Down the lane, the runner, no good. A rebound. Kirby inside, puts it up, left it short. Goes back, gets her on one more time. Puts it up, no call. Poked out of there, and here comes Dixon streaking the other way. Dixon down the lane, left hand, puts it up and in.
She was under control too, T-Roy.
Warner on the other end, they got it to her, and she draws the foul, and that's going to be on Bain, her first of the night, but beating them down the floor that time, Noble, and getting an easy look for Carly Warner.
Exactly how you've always taught it, T-Roy. You want your post players to be able to get down the court, and you will reward them if they hustle down the other end.
Toss put up, in and out, no good. Lady Rockets having some difficulties from the stripe. Warner's second toss good. Kirby has missed only 1, but the Lady Rockets 1 of 7 other than Kirby. 24-17, tried to go inside, picked away by Meagher.
Look like the Rockets, Lady Rockets also made some adjustments at halftime.
Yeah, I think they decided we are not going to let Nunemaker beat us.
Exactly, and I'll tell you what I will do also if I'm Coach Merle. I'm going to help Nunemaker find a way to get her 5th foul so she can go sit down.
No doubt. She's got 3. Out front, Kirby with it. Just under 7 minutes left here. Third quarter, 24-17, Lady Rockets. Warner out top as they work that weave. Inside off the cut. Meagher puts it up too strong. Rebound pulled away by Martin. Good look by the Lady Rockets, just couldn't get it to drop. Martin, crossover, kick. Bain gets inside, off the window, and good. Good recognition, Noble. She had the little 14-footer open, but saw she had a clear path to the basket, took advantage, put it up and in.
She had one of her players down there who boxed out for her. It wasn't legal, but she boxed out and left a hole open for her.
Brown with it out top. Kick inside. Warner travel first before the foul.
Prime example why I want Nunemaker gone, T-Roy.
Yes. Coach Merle takes a quick timeout. We'll take it as well.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
Your local agents, Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
Coach Hal Merle, demonstrative during that timeout, Noble.
I seen him talking with his arms in his hands, T-Roy, so I couldn't eavesdrop on him, but I seen him talking with his arms in his hand, and he was emphatic about it.
I think he's telling the Lady Rockets they got some good looks they've got to finish. Over the top, dump down low, and we got a foul for the backside on in low as they dump it down to Nunemaker. Warner fronting, they throw it over the top of Carly, and Kinsley in low a little late getting there with the backside help, picks up the foul, now her third.
Lady Tigers at halftime, I know you said they probably made some adjustments on defense, but also the coach probably went in there and reiterated, we're going to stay with our game plan on offense.
Nunemaker with the free throw, it's good. She's got 8. Autumn Nunemaker, second toss, no good. Long rebound, battled for out of bounds to the Lady Rockets off of Bain.
T-Roy, I'm going on the other end. I got 2 objectives. One, Mason Kirby, look for your shot. If you can't find it, throw the ball down low to Warner. Let's get the old girl in some foul trouble down low.
Kirby with the dribble, gives it up to Meager. They'll work her back door. Comes around the screen, trying to get it on the wing, but Meager will back it out. Gives way now to Kirby. Against Martin. Mason with the dribble, takes it down the lane, poked away by Martin. Nice job defensively by Martin. She's got numbers. Bounce past Bain, a beauty, puts it up, left it short. Blew the bunny, and Meager will try to clear it out of there. Nunemaker almost picked up her forward. Baseball pass, Brown. Down into the left corner. In low will let it fly. 3-ball good. Kinsley in low from downtown, her first points of the game. And they need somebody else to get hot.
Real subtle light. That score should have been 24-22. They missed the bunny, T-Roy. We needed that shot in low.
They got the answer down low from Nunemaker. Cannot let her get that close.
Cannot. It's 22-27, T-Roy. They done creeped back into this, made it a little more interesting.
They have. Brown in the corner. Out front in low. Spots and fires. Another 3-ball, no good. Warner inside trying to gather herself, and we got to travel. Bain, good defense that time, Noble. Stayed on the floor.
She did. Stayed down. Just used her length to her advantage, T-Roy. And as a result of that, that's excellent defense.
Samantha Hopkins checking back in for Brown. Fayetteville City trying to cut into this lead. Lob down low. Bain with a nice catch. Puts it up, no good. Nunemaker on the backside puts it up and in. And very luckily for the Lady Rockets, they didn't get another foul.
I think they just chose not to give her one, I believe.
Yeah, I think it wasn't for lack of effort on the Lady Rockets' part. 27-24, down to a 3-point game. In low on a wing. Kirby out front. Fakes down the lane, and we got a reach-in foul as Ewing will commit the foul. But Noble, I do like the one thing Fayetteville City's doing. Kirby likes to drive. You notice they had the extra defender coming over to meet her.
Yes, indeed. Interesting note, T-Roy. They gave that to Dixon. That's her second foul.
Inside Hopkins. Backs her way down to the left hand. Off the window, no good. Kirby got it back. Her left hand try is good. Mason Kirby picks up right where she left off. 22 now for Kirby.
Can I get 30 tonight, Mason Kirby? Can I get 30?
Weaving in the lane, shot no good. Nunemaker battling down there, grabs it, tried to get it back in, knocked away by the Lady Rockets, and Fayetteville City retains.
T-Roy, you reminded me the other night, that night you had 35, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mason Kirby might remind him tonight, December 6th, how many she had.
Nice. Lob inside. Good defense. Nunemaker gets it back, puts it up with the left hand, and scores. Well, she is becoming a real problem for the Lady Rockets down low.
You're going to always be a problem. You can get your own rebound without jumping, T-Roy.
Yeah. Hopkins out front now. A little more urgency for the Lady Rockets as the Lady Tigers beginning to find their groove here in the third quarter. 3-point game. Enlow out front to Kirby. Looks down low, instead brings it to Hopkins. Meager around the cut, gets it down low. Shot left hand, no good. Rebound battle for. On the floor, picked up by Nunemaker. Here comes Dixon the other way. Dixon pushing the issue all the way down. One hand, puts it up off the window and in. Dixon went to that left hand, showed it to the defender, put it up and in.
Might want to get a timeout, Coach.
In low. Air ball on the three, picked up by Kirby. Kirby into the paint. Knocked away, Mason gets it back to the left hand. Shot a little short, got her own rebound and scored it. Wow. She is on a one-woman mission right now to win this basketball game. She's got 24. The lead back to 3, and we got a timeout taken by the Lady Tigers.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts. And who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere? Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
Welcome back. As an offensive-minded player, I'm like, man, I know it's not going to happen. But you're sitting there, and you know, she probably doesn't think like this. I was much more that way in my high school career, but I'm like, you know what? I got it going right now. I don't care. Get out of my way. Just give me the ball and just get out of my way.
Well, I'll tell you what, I know her family. She got a solid foundation. She's not thinking that way, T-Roy.
She's not.
No, she's not.
But they could definitely give her the ball and get out of her way. Here she comes. On the break, back the other way, overshoots in low. Turnover gives it right back to the Lady Tigers now. 2:27 left here, third quarter. We got a 3-point ball game.
But in case anybody out there know Mason well enough, tell her in sports, it's okay to have an alter ego in sports. You can do something different in sports.
Yes. Out top it comes. Lob down low. Bain triple teamed off her hands out of bounds. Lady Rockets are like, you know what? If you want to make that pass with 3 of us in here, go ahead. Lady Tigers are like, hey, we don't care. We're going to pound the ball in. We're going to pound the rock down into the paint. But sometimes that works well when you got Nunemaker. Bain's giving up a couple more inches there.
And realistically, if they jump, they can get a pass, entry pass. If they just jump.
Left side in low. Couldn't get the shot off. Gives it up now to Pope. Kagan traveled the basketball. Wanted to come on that wing. Saw the defender coming, Noble. Couldn't get rid of the pass.
It was Bain, number 10. T-Roy jumped in the passing lane that time. Caused the turnover.
Martin across the time strike. Gives it up Ewing. What they're doing here, Noble, Nunemaker's on the bench. She has not picked up the 4th foul. They're giving her an extra blow here to try to keep her with only 3 at the end of the quarter.
That means she'll play that whole 4th quarter, T-Roy, without taking a breather.
Exactly. Hoagland from 3 off the mark. Rebound, nice box out by Pope.
Translation, Lady Rockets need to take advantage of Nunemaker on the bench for another minute and a half.
Exactly. Brown tried to lob it down low, overshot Skaggs out of bounds, and the turnover goes back the other way quickly.
Which is not taking advantage of Nunemaker on the bench, T-Roy.
No. Well, now Kirby's going to go to the bench. They get her a break.
They both got the same idea. I used to watch this in the NBA. I ain't know what I was watching, but they used to let the superstars rest for the 4th quarter.
And these young people play hard enough. They're trying, you know, it is a welcome break.
It is.
You think about being young and being in this good a shape to play, but you play your butt off up and down the floor, especially in a tight ball game where you're pressing. You got 8 minutes to run. You're happy to get that extra 15, 20 seconds of a break.
I'm glad you said it that way because there's somebody at home talking about I wouldn't let them sit me down if I was Mason Kirby having the night she had.
Oh, I didn't say I wanted to sit down. Sometimes it was better for me to sit down. Shot put up on the rebound, no good. Rebound battle for controlled by Fayetteville City. Here we come the other way. Simpson, crossover against Brown to the left hand, no good. Rebound, Megan Meagher. Meagher trying to get it out of the pack. Lead pass in front court. Off of Skaggs into the corner. Pope retrieves it. Meagher fakes, drives inside, shot blocked by Hogan. Good defensive recovery. And now we got a foul in rear court as Pope tried to knock it away, and Kaylin's picked up her fourth. First Lady Rocket with 4 personals is Kaylin Pope. So they'll have to substitute and get Hopkins back into the contest here.
I seen her that a couple nights back, 2 or 3 games. I seen her work hard enough to put herself in the starting lineup. I just got to have her take control of herself so she can play the whole game,
right.
T-Roy. I like to see her start, but I want her to play the whole game.
Yes, and part of learning how to play with fouls, that's part of growing up as a basketball player. One there she'd love to have back. Cross court Martin, 12 seconds and counting. Hoagland into the corner. Lob cross court. Martin steps back, fires from 3. Good. Nope, foot on the line. Only a 2 as time will expire here in this third quarter. But it is the Lady Tigers that make the move. We head into the fourth with a tight one here in Chapel Hill. 1-point lead for the Lady Rockets.
Know that with Apex Banking Online, you can access your accounts, pay bills, and send money to friends and family anytime? Our online banking feature gives you the advantage of secure banking right from anywhere. With our mobile app and online services, banking has never been more convenient. We're here to serve you wherever you go. Visit us in Chapel Hill or call 931-246-7105. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway.
Fourth quarter upcoming here from Chapel Hill. 31-30 ball game as Fayetteville outscores Forrest 15-8 in that third quarter. Brown couldn't find the handle. Turnover back the other way. Martin lets Meagher get by, puts it up and in. Isabella Martin now with 5.
You were talking about it, T-Roy. They was up by 8 at halftime was the Lady Rockets. Now they down 1.
Ball knocked away. Hopkins gets it back inside. Skaggs powers it up and in and draws the foul. Noble went aggressively, blocked out nicely, shielded the defender. Good power move by Megan Skaggs. That's all Coach Murrow wants.
She turned, the pivot foot went straight to the hole, T-Roy. That's all you asking for. That was fundamental one-on-one and executed to perfection.
Very nicely done. Held her position inside, got a good pass, went, got it, absorbed the contact, put it up strong and scored it. Big, big bucket. Puts the Lady Rockets back on top. Trying to convert the three-point play is Megan Skaggs. Toss on the way, no good. A rebound battle for jump ball situation. And it'll go to the Lady Tigers. Lady Rockets right now. I'm going to check this at the break. I think they're shooting a little above 50% from the line as a team. You want to do a little better than that in a tight ball game. Ewing to the basket, high arcing runner, no good. There's that woman, Nunemaker, puts it up and in. Luckily there, and if I'm Coach Murrow, maybe I have a chat with the official when he comes by. I'm not sure she got any contact with Skaggs as she came over the back, but there was a possibility there.
And I'll tell you this, I was eavesdropping that time. Coach Merrill asked his player to box out, so that won't happen.
Right.
So maybe he doesn't have an issue with the official, T-Roy. Not in that case.
Kirby with it. They'll work the weave, cross-court pass intercepted. Stepping into the lane, knocking it away is Clark, who's checked in. She loses the handle on the other end. We got another jump ball situation, and this one will go to the Lady Rockets. So that's a easy two for the Lady Tigers. It goes by the wayside.
She's fast as lightning, I tell you that, T-Roy.
She's a freshman as well. They got a ton of freshmen on this team.
She's fast as lightning. You put her on defense, T-Roy. She don't have to give you a lot of offense, but she'll make it hard on somebody on the other end of the court.
They're kicking themselves right now that they didn't convert the easy two there. Hopkins with it out top. Samantha Hopkins needs some help. Gives it on the weave to Meager. Back to Kirby. Mason into the paint. Knocked away by Ewing, and now we've got a foul on the floor. Have a reach in, I believe, on Isabella Martin. Yeah, Martin does pick up the foul. That's now 3 on Martin. Team foul situation not nearly as dire as it was in the first half, Nova. Just 4 now on Fayetteville City.
I tell you what's dire is that Martin does a great job of handling that basketball for Lady Tigers, and she's going to have to sit down for a while.
Meager, back door, Kirby, nice catch, puts it up and in. There is Mason Kirby.
Nice drawn-up play, Coach Merle. He called that in, sent her right in.
Warner with a nice pass, good timing, got her right in stride. 35-34, Rockets retake the lead. Shot from 3 by Ewing, no good. The rebound to Meager. Megan the other way. On the push, Warner steps into a 3, no good. Rebound inside, battle for. On the floor, Kirby diving for the loose ball, and she's tied up by Dixon. Alternating possession gives it to the Lady Tigers. Quick reset here, Noble. 6:09 remaining. Timeout situation. Lady Rockets still have 4. Lady Tigers with 2. Team foul situation. Fayetteville with 4. Lady Rockets with 2. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Tigers.
Your leading scorer goes to the ground for a loose ball. I love it, T-Roy.
Inside, Nunemaker spins and fires. Shot no good. Offensive rebound on the floor. Picked up by the freshman Clark, who puts it up and in and draws the foul.
The way she shot that, I don't know how she lost that handle on the other one, T-Roy. She had an old scoop shot that time.
I'm telling you, she went down low and got that one. Shot put up and in. That's a big bucket. 3rd foul now on Carly Warner. Clark's free throw no good into the hands of Kirby. Mason the other way. 5:50 left here. 4th quarter. Skaggs to Warner. Steps between defenders. Blocked from behind by Nunemaker. She's just got the 3, Noble. Stayed foul free in that 3rd quarter.
Hey, got to put a little body out there, Warner. Make the official call something that time. Make a little contact down there.
Inside pass a little behind Skaggs, who couldn't handle it. Stolen away, and here comes Dixon. Dixon shuffles it forward. Outshot Clark, who was streaking down the right side. Dixon tried to go cross court, had her, but just overshot her.
Yeah, she was going to need a better pass. And she had made some exceptional entry passes down low in the post tonight, but that was in transition. That was a little harder to hit.
5.5 minutes remaining. Kirby in front court. Look to her, she'll get it back. Mason, top of the circle. Penetrates inside, over Dixon, off the window, no good. Rebound, Nunemaker. Here comes Hoagland the other way for City as we approach the 5-minute mark. Hoagland a little out of control, and they're going to call the Lady Rockets for the foul. Ooh, that's a tough break for the Lady Rockets. Hoagland out of control, forcing the issue. Thought she might have traveled.
I tell you what, not only did she force the issue, T-Roy, I kept waiting on somebody for the Lady Rockets to pick her up. Nobody picked her up, and she decided to keep pressing with it.
Hoagland again with a left hand off the inbounds, no good. Rebound to Carly Warner. And if I'm Nunemaker, I'm getting out of the way. I'm not picking up my 4th 90 feet away from the basket.
Absolutely not. She's way too important to be in this game to be 94 feet down there picking up something cheap.
Hopkins out front. Inside pass tipped as she tried to get it to Warner. No. I thought she got a hand on it, Noble. They're saying no.
Unless you're talking about as she deflected it in front of her. I missed that. I was looking at the entry pass and trying to see who she was throwing it to.
Warner was cutting, and I thought it went off of Nunemaker's hand.
It was kind of high now.
Cross court, Ewing. Nunemaker to the floor as Hopkins leveled her out of there. Hoagland now left open from 3, no good. Long rebound controlled by Hogan. Along the baseline, little runner, partially blocked by Hopkins, and it still went in. Sam got a hand on it, and Hoagland somehow got that through Fayetteville by 3.
May not have gone through without a hand on it.
Hopkins knocked away from behind. Dixon will pick it up. Big turnover and excellent defensive work there by Dixon.
38-34, turnover, lost the possession that time, T-Roy.
Now City looks like they're going to be a little more patient here.
Up 3.
They've got the quickness out front with the ball handling.
They're going to work it down low, T-Roy. That's where they're going. They're going down low to Nunemaker. They're going to be real patient. Let's see how much time goes off before they're able to try to get it down low in the entry pass.
No, well, that's the thing. It's a one-possession game, and that's the first time really they've had the luxury of doing that. They're going to just hold it out here, make them come man-to-man, and use their quickness.
They got about 3 good ball handlers out there.
Meager goes for the steal, picks up the foul. She's urging her teammates, hey, let's get out here and apply a little pressure. Megan's found her second. Pope's going to check back in with the 4 personals as Hopkins will get a blow.
3 fouls on Miller, T-Roy.
Joining the long list of players in foul difficulty here tonight. Dixon against Kirby. Kick in the corner. 3 ball on the way. Clark, the freshman, no good. Good box out by Kirby. Mason the other way. Quickly, Kirby down the lane, runner good. Beat everybody down the floor, and that's just basketball knowledge.
She didn't beat everybody. It's not just everybody. She beat Dixon down the floor, and Dixon is the quickest person out there, T-Roy.
Kirby knocks it away. Mason trying to run it down, got it. Kirby one-on-one against Dixon. Into the paint, step through, put it up, and put it in. A one-woman wrecking crew named Mason Kirby has got the Rockets back to lead. Falling behind by 3. Back-to-back buckets by Kirby, and they're back on top. She's got, guess how many, Noble?
30.
30.
Oh, man, she hit it with the Euro step, too, for the big 3-0,
yes,
baby.
Sir. Kirby putting on a show, and the only thing better, Noble, is when you have a game like this is to win. They're up by 1 as the timeout taken. We'll keep it here, but what a great job defensively. She baited them into throwing that pass. Looked like she was going to retreat. Stepped back into the passing lane, got it, picked it up, and scored it.
I want to rewind just a little bit farther, T-Roy. Play before that. She got the rebound, 94 feet, and didn't look to pass. She beat everybody down court, went 94 feet with the basket, and went straight to the hole, T-Roy. 2 consecutive plays. She showed you everything she possessed, T-Roy.
Mason Kirby. It's going to be a national holiday for her, the way she's keeping on scoring. Tonight's game.
T-Roy, she's going to have to talk to the student section. They got a film for her. Mason Kirby got 2 young ladies associated with the film study club. They got a home video for you. It's a highlight reel for you to keep. Mason Kirby has 30 points with 2:44 left in the game, up by 1 point.
This is the night you go get that film, our film. Everybody else has got a camera out here. We're putting this one together. That's the highlight reel for the season.
And I'll tell you what, in this family environment, maybe these ladies will run a copy off and give it to her at school before the week's out.
She's on a one-woman crusade right now. She's got 30. They lead it by 1. 2:40 remaining. Inside, nice pass, cross court. Nunemaker puts it up and in. Nunemaker answers. She's got 18, 40, 39.
She's got a lot of paint on the bottom of her shoes too, T-Roy.
Kirby out front, and Coach Al Murrow will talk it over. Time out, Lady Rockets. We'll take a break, catch our breath, go get your snack. Come on back.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on! Yes, let's go!
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
Noble, take a break here just a second. The action has been fast and furious. Mason Kirby, 30 points tonight. The senior putting on quite a show here in front of the home folks, and what a Christmas present it would be for her team and these folks here in the stands if they can not only have this great scoring performance, but pick up a Christmas gift, and that's a victory.
T-Roy, I don't keep those kind of stats, but I tell you what may be just as impressive as the 30 points, and that's hard to say, is the efficiency in which she's playing the ball, T-Roy. She don't have a whole lot of missed shots, and she's been very efficient and effective at the free throw line.
Right. This is not one of those games where she's got 30 on 30 shots.
Exactly.
They reverse it around. Kirby steps into a three. No good. Rebound, battle for, knocked onto the floor, picked up by Kirby, and as she tried to dribble it away, it's off a Lady Tigers foot, and it will stay with the Lady Rockets. 2:03 left.
Mason may have about five rebounds too, T-Roy.
I'm most surprised she missed that three. I didn't know whether she was capable of putting up anything and not scoring tonight with somebody not in her face.
She's like the video game, my man. She's heating up.
She has. Warner out front. Gives it up to Enlow. 1:45, clock moving. Kirby on the wing. Lady Rockets trail by 1. Kirby, bounce pass inside Meager. Backs her way down, blocked from behind. Meager in traffic, puts it up with the left hand. We got a foul on Hoagland. Hoagland on the reach in has picked up her 4th. And Noble, that was a situation where if Hoagland had kept her hands down, Meager had no place to go.
All you had to do is hold your position that time, T-Roy. They teach the post players that. Just hold your position, force the 3-second call or something down there.
She tried to rake the basketball from Meager. They called her in the act of shooting. This is the first, did Megan. Here with this one to tie it. On the way and good. Meager 1 of 2. We're tied at 40. Minute 33 left. Dixon right down the lane, the runner with left hand, good. What a confident move by Trinity Dixon.
She's been a force to work with that speed and quickness that she has, T-Roy.
Martin back on Kirby now as they go down low. Meager powers it up, blocked from behind, and saved by Martin.
42-40, T-Roy, a minute left. You know how this is going to play out.
5 team fouls on the Lady Rockets, so you got to give one here pretty quick. A lot of time ticking right now. Pass knocked away, stolen by Kirby. Almost retaken by the hustling Dixon. She knocks it away. I was about to say, Noble, you couldn't let a whole lot of seconds go off the clock more before you had to give that foul, but Kirby knocked it away.
This is some good point guard and shooting guard play tonight, my man.
Kirby inside, shot put up, missed it. Got her own rebound, powers it up, may have gotten fouled, no call. Pulled away by Nunemaker. 37 seconds left. Martin in rear court, fouled by Meager. They give that foul, that is now 6. Now the one good thing if you are the Lady Rockets, Fayetteville has not shot the free throws extremely well. We're going to have a quick timeout as Coach Merle will talk about that very fact. We'll be back. Fayetteville by 2.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest X-Mark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of...
Yep, look at all the players in.
Just let it play.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every
Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mac Equipment.
While we were away, foul given. Martin connects on 1 of 2 free throws. Makes it now a 3-point game. 21.2 seconds remaining. Lady Rockets basketball. Kirby with it against Martin. Gives it up on the weave to Meagher. Trying to get Kirby free. Kirby goes back door. 8 seconds left. They got to get a shot up. Timeout taken. Let's keep it here, Noble.
Please, let's keep it right here.
Got it with 21.2 seconds remaining. We've got only 5.7 seconds left right now. Coach Merle very displeased. He didn't get what he wanted early. They burned a lot of time, and now they've got to get a 3 up with very little time remaining.
I would go out on a limb and say he's double displeased. They took a long time to make the foul also, T-Roy, on the other end. Now, I know the folks at home may have missed it, but it took a long time for them to make the foul. Now, I'm going to give Coach Merle a lot of credit. He put in a lot of players who hadn't played tonight. He put them in for the sole purpose of drawing the foul. Yes, indeed. And they didn't take the foul, T-Roy.
Yeah. So right now he's got very little time to work with. 5.7 seconds left. And Noble, you got to think everybody in the building is going to take their chances that Kirby's going to get the basketball. So, you know, I've got 3 people glued to her.
Keep in mind, T-Roy, I know I don't want to harp on it too long. Coach Merle just called a timeout, still have 1 left. If that foul had been taken earlier, Coach Merle probably would have had at his disposal at least 45 seconds or so with 2 timeouts left to figure out how to get a good shot.
Now,
and then if they miss, they could have fouled again.
Here's the other thing. You've got Enlow in the game who has not been really confident shooting it tonight. She is a good 3-point shooter, so you've got that option along with Meagher. Kirby's going to play it in.
You don't get but 1 miss with this 5.7, T-Roy.
Inbounds it comes. Out front, Meagher. They went for the steal, didn't get it. She's got to get a shot up. Warner steps back. 3 ball on the way. This one's short, and the game is over. Lady Rockets had to take a quick 3 by Warner at the buzzer, and they come away shaking their heads. Down the stretch, it was Fayetteville who made the big plays. Lady Rockets could not get a shot to go at the horn, and the Lady Tigers walk out with a victory, 43-40. We'll be back to wrap this one up.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
Advanced Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
But they didn't. We're back, and we're going to do a little communicating here as we get set. Yeah, I've got that. They didn't have numbers on them, so I was going to make sure that those matched up. Do a little checking here between games as we got a roster a little bit earlier from Fayetteville, and just wanted to make sure with the official scorebook that we were going to be correct as we get set for our second game here. Boy, what a first game it was. Lady Rockets gave themselves a chance to win here tonight. They wasted a sterling effort for Mason Kirby tonight. 30 points for the senior to lead everyone. She was followed by Kinsley Enlow with 3, Josie Brown with 3, Megan Skaggs with 2, Carly Warner with 1, and Megan Meagler with 1 for the Lady Rockets. And for Fayetteville, Autumn Noonamaker had a big game. Nice presence inside. She had 18 to lead the Lady Tigers. Trinity Dixon, the freshman, with 8. Isabella Martin with 6. It was Ellie Bain with 4. Kylie Simpson with 3, Miracle Clark with 2, and Gracie Hoagland with 2 for the Lady Tigers. Fayetteville improves to 3-5 on the season. They dropped the Lady Rockets to 1-4 with the tough, 1-5 with the tough luck loss. And for the Lady Rockets, they've got to be thinking, had a chance with 5 seconds left. Meagler, as Dixon, I believe it was, went for the steal. Didn't get it. Meagler came up with it, thought she might have taken the look from 3 herself, instead passed to Warner, who got up a shot at the buzzer, would not fall, and Fayetteville comes back for the victory. They outscored the Lady Rockets 28-17 in the second half to take the win and again pick up their 3rd victory of the season. For the Lady Rockets, back to the drawing board as it'll be Liberty Creek coming in here on Friday night as they look to pick up another victory. Let's take another break, and we'll be back to preview our boys' action after this.
Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Horton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves the veterinary needs of Marshall County. They've grown to a 4-doctor practice specializing in small animal medicine. They offer advanced medicine, surgery, and nursing care in a personal and relaxed environment with the utmost compassion for their patients. For your pet's grooming and boarding needs, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital. Call 931-359-5945 to schedule an appointment for your pet. Know that with Apex Banking Online, you can access your accounts, pay bills, and send money to friends and family anytime? Our online banking feature gives you the advantage of secure banking right from anywhere. With our mobile app and online services, banking has never been more convenient. We're here to serve you wherever you go. Visit us in Chapel Hill or call 931-246-7105. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway.
And welcome back. Boys now have made their way onto the floor. And if you remember last year's contest between these two squads, it was an extremely athletic and talented Fayetteville City squad that came in heavily favored, only to see the Rockets stand their ground here at home and pick up the victory. For the Rockets, they would look for a duplicate performance of that here tonight, as of course they would love to get their second win of the season against the Fayetteville squad that hasn't gotten a lot of opportunities as of yet. Still got a lot of players, or a couple of players that are going to play key minutes for them that are participating in all-star football games. They come in with a mark of 1-2 thus far. Have lost, won against Community in the Hall of Fame game 58-57. Lost to Richmond 61-33 and lost to Franklin County in their most recent outing 5 days ago, 41-38. So you feel like for Fayetteville, they're a team that's trying to get a lot of guys that made a deep run in football, trying to get them into basketball shape and into basketball gear here as they look to be very strong as the season progresses on the hardwood as well after they had a great gridiron season. Folks, while we've got a minute, do want to remind everyone that football still a little ways down the road as of yet, but if you want to check out our Twitter feed at tcsports1.com or check out just our Twitter feed at tcsports1, do have on the website the football schedule for the upcoming season, and that can be found on our website, tcsports1.com. Go to the news section and pick out the schedule for this upcoming 2023 season. If you're a Rocket fan, get ready to pack the gear and make some journeys because it will be a spread out football schedule in 2023. Watertown will be the first contest of the year. That will be on the road. It'll be followed up by a home date against Cornersville. Then it's Community on the road, Cannon County at home, White House Heritage at home, Cascade away, Gordonsville away, Marion County at home. They'll close out against Moore County at home, and Fayetteville City will be on the road. So if you're already planning your travel for football this upcoming season, you've got Watertown, Unionville, Cascade, Gordonsville, and Fayetteville City for those journeys. It's when that return visit comes along in 2024. There are really going to be some road warriors. It'll be Cannon County, White House Heritage, Marion County, Moore County, and the short drive to Cornersville in 2024. But if you didn't get all of that, we've got that on the website for you at tcsports1.com. Of course, just flip over to the news tab. Want to allow you to read a few of the stories that we've got. Click down to Micah McClendon. They're having the turkey shoot for him. We've got all of the information for you there on that benefit coming up. So check out the news section of the website, tcsports1.com, where you'll find, as we said, 2023 football season schedule for the Rockets, and, of course, more information on the turkey shoot for Micah McClendon. Noble, I know you missed it, so I'm going to run down that football schedule for you real quick. Watertown on the road to lead off the season. Cornersville at home. Unionville Community back on the schedule. Away. Cannon County, they're at home. New region opponent. White House Heritage at home. Then it's Cascade on the road. Pack up your boots. Gordonsville on the road. That is followed by, let's see here, wait a minute. Go back and get my bearings again. That's followed by Marion County at home, Moore County at home, and Fayetteville City on the road to finish out the season in a new region format. So a little traveling in 2023, a lot in 2024 as we get the new schedule for the next couple of years.
Things don't always work out in your favor, so you got 5 home games, 5 away games, so thankful that you have TC Sports 1 to be able to give you those that you don't want to make that long travel.
I was going to say, may make our ratings a little better, but still, I believe I'd make that road trip to Richmond before I go to Gordonsville. I'm being honest with you.
All I know is that the folks at home know that if they cannot make the game, they know how to get the game.
And we are happy to be able to bring you this game here tonight. Tough outing. Noble, you know Mason Kirby's got to be hurting right now. You have a great game like that, and it ends up being a loss. It's just a loss. You did great, and you can feel good. Hey, I got a few points, but my team didn't win.
How many did she have unofficially?
30.
30. She had 30 unofficially. And Troy, I took the liberty. I had a little conversation, and I had a conversation with the principal, and I let her know that Mason had about 30. I thought maybe 31, so I wasn't sure where she finished up at. But I looked at the sheet at the end, T-Roy. It's that second half they're going to look at. It's going to be the same conversation I heard you and Coach Chapman having. Lady Rockets was up 8 at halftime and got outscored in the second half, 28 points to 17 in the second half, T-Roy.
Yeah, and you know, that's the thing you always look back to. And at the end of the game, Noble, it looked like Kirby was a little more fatigued. She had gone through an awful lot, expended an awful lot of energy late. Coach Merle not very happy with those last 20 seconds of how they didn't get the shot that they needed to, wasted a little more time than we would have liked for them to, and he was very disappointed in the loss. But bright side of it, you know, they did get 40 points on the board tonight, so they've got to be in that neighborhood as a team. You can't expect 30 from Kirby every game. You got to have somebody else to step up. But the thing of it is, you know, you got to have 35, 40 points a game if you hope to be able to win anything.
Yes, indeed. And Coach will probably have some frustration, T-Roy, because game management, that was not on Coach.
No.
He called timeouts, utilized them to perfection, and I'm sure that he had a conversation in the huddle, and I don't think that was executed once they got out on the court, T-Roy. There was a whole lot of seconds wasted on defense and offense that Coach would have loved to have back. It's going to be a good film study whatever day they get back together, T-Roy.
With that being said, Noble, as the teams continue to warm up, let's take one final break, and then we'll be back with your starting lineups and your boys' tip here from Chapel Hill.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
Your local agents, Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
And we're going to zoom in a little bit, Gabe, if we can. Get a good look at those shooting shirts, new shooting shirts as the Rockets come off the floor. Some bright red duds for the Rockets as they get set to match up with the Tigers. And Noble Coach Chapman talked about the defense. They're going to need to be good tonight. This is a Fayetteville team that is long, athletic, and they want to get up and down the floor. They want to make it a 90-foot game.
Yes, indeed. I seen them warming up, T-Roy, and as you said, long and athletic. So that means two things. Not only will they get up and down the court, but that means they're going to be on the boards as well, T-Roy. So the fundamentals we've been talking about, boxing out, putting a body on it, you're going to need to put a body on these young men here because they're going to play above the rim, look like, T-Roy.
Yes, they got guys that are definitely able to play above the rim. We saw last year, we hadn't seen anything thrown down thus far. This could be the night tonight. These guys like to get out and go, and it's alley-oop and get out on the break. They've got a group that has a lot of seniors, Kamarion Taylor, Bryson Johnson, juniors Tiandre Love, Kentius Henderson, and the sophomore Samuel Willoughby. They've got some guys that have played a lot of basketball, even though they are missing a few of their really good athletes that are participating in football all-star games.
Well, hey, we won't slight the ones we got here tonight, so they look like they're very athletic as well. So I guess the only thing you can ask is what would they look like with those other players?
Go down to this Brenda Brown for our starting lineups. For Fayetteville, Kamarion Taylor.
Number 1, Samuel Willoughby.
Number 1, Sam Willoughby.
Number 3, Tiandre Love.
Number 3, Tiandre Love.
Number 13, Kentius Henderson.
Number 13, Kentius Henderson. And rounding out the starting 5, it'll be 21, Bryson Johnson for the Fayetteville Tigers. They are coached by Chris Murdoch. He is assisted by Fitzgerald Hopkins and Khadijon Townsend. And Now over to the Rockets, coached by Shane Chapman. He's assisted by Tyler Rumley.
And now starting for Coach Shane Chapman is the Forrest Rockets. Starting at guard, senior, number 22, Devin Carter. Starting at forward, senior, number 11, Josh Rumley. At guard, a junior, number 5, Jimmy Bond. At forward, a junior, number 4, Greg Bond. And starting at guard, junior, number 3, Ben Bond.
And once again, your starting lineups for the Rockets. It'll be Josh Rumley, Devin Porter, Ben Villazon getting the start tonight, Jimmy Bond, and Bray McCowan for Coach Shane Chapman. Meanwhile, Fayetteville, they counter with Taylor Johnson, Henderson Willoughby, and DeAndre Love. It's going to be Bray McCown to tip it up against Samuel Willoughby, the sophomore. Almost ready to get this one underway if you're just joining us. Mason Kirby put up 30 for the Lady Rockets, but Fayetteville comes back and wins 43-40 as we begin this action here. Bond defensively into the paint, dumped down, ball battled for, finally pulled out of there and put up and fouled is Willoughby. Got it in traffic, got triple teamed, Noble. And he'll be fouled on the reach in.
That's that athleticism down there, T-Roy. Team that's got this kind of length and this quickness, you can only hold them to one shot, T-Roy.
First toss from the lefty Willoughby is good. Fayetteville on the board first. Just a sophomore. Willoughby, toss good. And now here comes that Fayetteville pressure. They break it middle of the floor. Bond 3-on-2. Jimmy gives it up to McCown. Fakes, wraps around to Porter, who puts it up. Will not drop. Tip down and good. That's how you break a press.
Coach was wondering, is that still got that lid on it? They're going to lay up for you, Coach.
Very nicely done. Got it center of the floor. Bond with the numbers. Got it in the right hands and an extra pass by McCown. Kick Love with it. Inside they go. Knocked away, stolen by Villazon. Good reach in by McCown. Here comes Villazon. Lead pass, McCown on the wing. Bray double teamed. Trying to pass out of it. Out front now to Bond. Jimmy with the spin. Behind the back, Rumley poked away. Here we go the other way. DeAndre Love. Will Villazon challenge? No. As Love will cruise in for the easy bucket.
That's that quickness showing up real early here, T-Roy, on both ends.
The double team came, poked it away from Rumley. The Fayetteville turnover leads to the easy basket. 4-2 Tigers. Villazon steps back, moment of indecision, travel with it. Noble, he caught it about 17 feet away. He was open. He thought greedily, let me step back and get three. Saw the defender coming, then tried to put it on the floor, travel with it.
Yes, indeed. Put it on the floor too late. T-Roy did too much with his feet before he put the ball on the floor.
Fayetteville now with it. Johnson quickly rotates it on the wing. Man-to-man here for the Rockets. Inside Love, off balance, travel with it. Got in front of him, did the defender, Noble, nice job.
I think that was Bond, Jimmy Bond.
Porter, bounce past Bond. Jimmy trying to look up, dribbled it off his foot out of bounds. He was looking to get it to McCown, who was coming down the left side. He was looking at the numbers already and just simply dribbled it off his foot out of bounds.
Trying to take advantage of what was being presented there, T-Roy.
But again, Noble, they had diagrammed that play well, had broken the pressure.
Yes, they did. He was out there at half court.
Kick, open three on the way, no good. Rebound saved back in by Fayetteville, but into the hands of Illazon. Here comes Jimmy Bond. McCown, corner three, partially blocked. Good closeout by Fayetteville. Tried to get it back in, but did so right into the hands of Davin Porter, who puts it up and in.
That's that athleticism and that length, T-Roy, to be able to get a hand on that ball behind the three-point arc that time.
Marion Taylor, a little crossover. Kick Love from three, no good. Good box out. Bond will clear it. 4-4 game. Villazon in front court now to Porter. Step back, fall away three, no good. Rebound controlled by Fayetteville. Johnson looking to run. Lead pass, Willoughby in front of the pack, puts it up. Blew the dunk. He tried to get into that one too close to the rim, Noble.
He forgot to bring his legs with him, T-Roy.
He did. All he got was the bottom part of the net.
I can reach that.
Yeah. If I had a ladder now. Out of bounds. Rockets turned it right back, but Noble, those are the kind, he was out in front of the back. He was looking to make a statement, Irving.
I tell you what, he made his mind up on the bus. He was going to throw one down if he got a chance. He wasn't ready to have that chance just then. Hadn't had his mind made up, didn't get his feet right.
Kick and the penetration down the lane, the floater, good by Kenteus Henderson. Nice move by Henderson.
Strong, aggressive move to the hoop and a nice little teardrop.
Breaking the pressure. Bond. Bounce pass baseline. Bray McCown from 8. Rattles out. Porter for the tip. Davin Porter says, you won't box me out, I'll easily take the two.
What he did well, T-Roy, he didn't even bring the ball back down. He went ahead and tipped it from where he caught it at. Rebound and the putback.
All 6 for Davin Porter as he's going for a Mason Kirby tonight.
All 6 for Forrest Rockets, along to Porter.
City, penetration, kick. Love from 3, no good. Rebound, Jimmy Bond on a good box out. Jimmy the other way. Hounded by Taylor. In front court to Villazon and gets it right back. Ball poked away from behind. Lead pass, Love will run it down. He'll put it up and in. There's the defense.
Defense turns into offense.
Quickly the other way. Rumbling. Now to McCown as they get it. Porter. Break the pressure. Porter baseline. Up and under. Good. Davin Porter reverse layup as he shielded the defender with the ball and his body coming underneath, Noble. No chance.
I think you said Christmas come early. I'm going to get that 20 from Porter tonight. Look like I'm going to get that from him also.
Johnson had it poked away by Rummel. They get it back. Love into the paint. Tried to bounce pass it to Willoughby down low, who was not expecting that one. Turnover out of bounds and back to the Rockets as 35 will check into the contest.
Rockets doing a great job in their defense, T-Roy. A lot of help defense.
We may have to check. I don't have 35 on my roster. As the Rockets see that one knocked away. Let's see.
Should be a Mr. Brown somewhere.
Latrell Brown, maybe. Let's call, okay. 35 is Brown. I think Noble got that one. I didn't have it. We've only got one Brown, so we're going to go with Latrell Brown. Behind the screen, Taylor will kick. Willoughby comes up firing. Shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Porter. Well, check that was Henderson, 13 with a shot. Porter gets through the double team. Cross court pass. Rumley penetrates. Poked away from behind. Here comes Fayetteville on the steal. Brown will be fouled by Villazon, and that'll be 2 quick ones on Ben Noble, and that's something they didn't want to see.
No, T-Roy, that speed transition, but you certainly don't want to lose somebody like Villazon, offensive weapon. You don't want to lose that in a game of this magnitude going up and down the court.
Harper's going to check in and get him a break. Officials didn't let him come in, so Villazon got to play through this one without picking up that third. Henderson, pull up 15-footer off the elbow, good. And Teus Henderson. Pressure again. Villazon, center of the floor. Breaks it in front court now to Porter. Davin, double, triple team, knocked away and picked up by Johnson. Bryson Johnson the other way. Johnson between defenders all the way under to the left hand. Good.
Did you see him cook that thing like a football, T-Roy, in traffic? He cooked it like a football in traffic.
Coach Chapman's going to take a timeout, try to stop the run. We'll be back.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts. And who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere? Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
Welcome back. Noble with the pressure. Just make one comment. It's not the first quarter. Anything you get in the first quarter, second quarter is great. What you want to do is wear a team down by that fourth quarter. That's when you, as the ball knocked away out of bounds, that's when you really want to have the effects of that pressure take hold.
Explain that a little bit more, T-Roy. What's the significance in it not being in the first quarter?
You want to make sure, I'm saying anything you get's a bonus, but really mentally and physically you want to just wear a team down in those latter quarters.
I got you.
Especially in the fourth, where you're getting 4 minutes and under in that fourth quarter. If you continuously applied that pressure, you really think then it's going to take the cumulative effect of making those legs a little weak. You don't get as much lift on your jump shot on the offensive end. Maybe you've had to see that all night long, and mentally you're a little worn down. You make a bad pass. That's where that pressure, they want to really pay it off is late in the game.
It makes sense when you break it down for me like that. I appreciate you elaborating.
Traveling violation as they worked it around well out of the pressure, Noble, but had to travel before they could get the shot off.
Got to get your feet together, T-Roy, and you have to help me understand. When I shuffle my feet like that, that just means I wasn't prepared to shoot, right?
Yeah, or you're looking to the next pass.
Okay, I got you.
Sometimes it's you're not ready to shoot, but sometimes you're thinking, I'm going to get it and get it to somebody else who's open. And I think that's the situation there. It was, I think they called the travel on Bray. Down the lane, Bryson Johnson feeling it oval as he went between players, and as you said, kind of did a little MJ hang time there.
I tell you what, his game is to the basket. That young fellow there taking it to the basket every time he get it.
Foul's going to be called on Jimmy Bond, his first, team's third. Meglis is going to check in. Ryan Meglis, the senior, for the first time, replacing McCown. Fayetteville has still yet to commit a team foul.
With the way they play defense, that's a plus for them.
Yeah, exactly. Bond knocks it away on the inbounds. Fayetteville will get it back. 1:01 left here, opening quarter. Out front ball knocked away, Porter. They try to race to catch him. Porter puts it up, blocked from behind. LeBron James style there by Henderson.
He didn't give up on the play, T-Roy. He used that length and that speed.
Johnson out front. Henderson will try the three. No good. Rebound to Bond. What a great job of closing ground by Henderson.
They played the whole first quarter without a foul, looked like for Fayetteville, T-Roy.
Harper between the legs to Bond. Jimmy passes on the three, puts it on the floor. Runner in the lane, no good. Bond gets his own rebound. Amongst the trees, trying to get it out of there, and we're going to get a foul on Henderson.
Look like I jinxed him, T-Roy.
Henderson will pick up the foul. That's the first of the contest, as we said, for the Tigers. Non-shooting variety. 22 seconds left here, opening quarter. Rumley inbounds Porter in traffic, steps through two defenders. Had it knocked away, got it back. They'll call him for the travel. Noble, with all he did there, I'd let that one go, man. He worked too hard for that bucket.
And he had to work real hard because there was a lot of bodies down there around him, too.
He was able to get it back, reverse it over his head, but they call him for the travel first.
Got to get to the NBA before they don't call that one, too.
You're right. Fayetteville with 7 seconds left in the quarter. Johnson puts it on the floor. Had it knocked away, he'll get it back. Fall away in the paint, good by Johnson as time expires here in the opening quarter. Fayetteville beginning to insert themselves the last half of the first quarter. They lead it by 6 here after 1.
Funeral Home and Cremation Services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mac Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mac Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mac Equipment.
Noble, we talked about it as we return for the second quarter. There's a subtle little battle going here. Fayetteville wants to assert themselves with the pressure. If you're a team like the Rockets, what you want to do is when they sell out, they got numbers, did the Rockets a couple of times. You want to convert a couple of those and get them out of that pressure.
I'll give you that, T-Roy. Can Rockets slow the game down, or just because Fayetteville play that way, the game always going to be sped up?
It's tough, too. You've got to move it well as they did there, and Porter connects from downtown again. Porter with all 11 for the Rockets. It's a carbon copy of game number 1. We just don't want the same score. We got a foul away from the ball here on Fayetteville. The illegal screen set by number 2, Philip Bonner, who's checked in for the Tigers. Love back in quickly for Fayetteville. Porter certainly feeling it here early.
Hey, keep feeling it, Porter. Keep feeling it. He's heating up.
Noble, the thing is, everybody loves to play, they think, the up-tempo game. That's what you play in the backyard. You know, it's what you seem to be more used to. There are certain teams that are able to do that and do it well. Some teams have got to play a little more controlled as we get the travel on the other end there by Brown.
Now, T-Roy, you have to help me. Everybody can't play up-tempo, right?
No, exactly. You find that out. Some teams think, hey, I'm great at doing that, but when you get pressed, you find out, I need to maybe slow it down just a little bit. Bond out front. They come with the double team. Give it up to Harper. Ball knocked away, stolen, and here comes Love. Love on the move. He'll put it up. Shot no good. Rebound taken away by the Tigers and lost out of bounds. It was Taylor who had a hand on it but just couldn't hold on to it.
Good job getting back for the Rockets, saving 2 points, T-Roy.
Yeah.
Because it looked like the Tigers had a 2-on-1 situation.
Meglis. Kick Porter. Comes up firing. 3-ball, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Brown. Lost the handle, stolen away by Rumley. Now Harper gives it up. Josh along the baseline. Rumley underneath, and we got a bump on City.
No, sir. We're going to call him out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
You might have seen a bump, but here's the thing. Whatever the contact that you've seen is a direct result of him going out of bounds. The official going without a bounds call.
I thought it looked like to me like Brown maybe got his leg out a little bit, but maybe, like you said, maybe he got on the sideline first as the shot put up no good. Good defense by Harper there as he challenged the Tiger offensive player. Bond in front court. Trap coming. Get it back out to Jimmy. Noble, old coaches will tell you, if you see a double team, somebody's going to be open. Don't stand there with it all day. Keep the ball moving. Meglis knocked away out of bounds off of Ryan.
Even I can do the math on that, T-Roy. If somebody double team, it's only a 5-on-5 contest. If somebody is open, got to find an open player.
Well, I had a lot of respect for my high school coach, Bill Williamson, who coached me the first couple of years. Brilliant basketball mind. Learned a lot of basketball from him, and that was one of the things he harped on. Keep the ball moving. If guys are coming to pressure you, move the basketball, get the open man. Got a foul on this end, another offensive foul.
Yes, indeed.
With the elbow.
He dropped a little shoulder that time, T-Roy, and flipped that little flip on him that time. Offensive call, official standing right on top of it.
Kamarion Taylor with the foul, his first. Noble, the thing of it is with Fayetteville City, you're going to see it all game. It may not be zone pressure, but it's going to be some type of pressure, man-to-man or zone all the game long. And Rockets throw it away there. Back the other way. Quickly, center of the floor. No look pass inside Willoughby. Knocked away from behind. Back out front now, Henderson. Henderson along the baseline. Runner no good. Rebound, Meglis got a hand on it. Then controlled finally by Fayetteville. Taylor around the screen. Hesitation dribble down the lane. Puts it up and in, and a foul on Jimmy Bond. Little shake and bake on the dribble by Taylor. Froze Bond just long enough to turn the corner. Then he put it up, got the foul.
Froze the defender for a second there, T-Roy, and then he used that, after that slight hesitation, he used his quickness, T-Roy. Now let me ask you, you talked about all this pressure that the Tigers have put up. I don't know them well enough. I know two things can be true. Either they got a deep bench or they very well conditioned. Is this a combination of both, or they just, or what are we going to get with this pressure?
I think deep bench, Noble, probably not as deep now as it will be later in the season, but I think they want to just make sure they play that style. Regardless of when they get everybody back, they're playing for later on. Willoughby on the outlet. Here comes Johnson. He'll hold it up now, repenetrate against Harper, up and under, no good. No foul, pulled away by McCown. With numbers. Rumley, pass picked away by Love, and now on the other end, Taylor. Puts it up, no good. Lost the handle going up. Henderson gets it back, spins in the paint. His layup short, rebound pulled away by McCown.
Did everything beautiful except for execute, T-Roy.
Yeah, just didn't finish. Now if you're the Rockets, got to take advantage. They've had a little drought here. Kick in the corner. Back out front, Porter. McCown 15 feet away, faces up and drains the 15-footer. Nicely done. Sometimes, Noble, you have a tendency against this kind of pressure. You're looking to get it away to the next person. McCown that time realized that the defender wasn't where he was, turned, faced up, drained the 15-footer as Villazon's going to check back in.
Yes, indeed. He's going to come in. McCown is that ankle or something. He may need to get it taped back up, but the official is going to respect the fact that the young man there is not feeling 100% with his lower extremity. So let's keep an eye on him. Maybe he can get that taped up or something at halftime.
Quick three, Henderson too strong. Rebound taken away. That was a man-sized rebound by Johnson, but just couldn't get the bunny to go.
Johnson, he plays the game like a football game. He's very aggressive off in there.
Villazon back in with the two personals. Kick Eli Bell, the freshman, has made his first appearance as Johnson gets over, knocks it away, out of bounds, and back to the Rockets.
Johnson plays on the defensive end the same way he plays on the offensive end, T-Roy. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and say this. I don't think Johnson's going to have an assist tonight, T-Roy.
Porter off the inbounds, puts it up quickly and scores it. Porter's got 13 of the 15.
He's on his way.
Mason Kirby had 20 of 23 in the first half. We got a good old-fashioned battle down low on the block between Harper and Willoughby. Foul on Harper will be his first. Mason Harper.
Tell me this, T-Roy. Harper was trying to make sure he didn't post him up too low down there. They going to go back to that later, or is Harper going to be having to do that all night?
He's going to have to be doing that all night. They're going to try to isolate as much as they can. This is more, I think, of what you call more a college pro-type isolation, where you're going to get that guy in a matchup down low. You just watch him on the block areas. They're going to try to come get it, face up, or either they're going to try to back you down like they did there. Through the pick. Penetration, here's Johnson. He'll put it up from 15, fall away, no good. Rebound to Jimmy Bond. Good box out. Now the Rockets on the move with Porter. Villazon against the double team. Now you watch Noble. Bond had crept low baseline that time. Had they been able to find him quickly. As Porter fires from three, this one off the mark. Harper kept it alive. Villazon's got it, spin off the window and in. That's just like you do it in the backyard.
He looked like he even called that one, T-Roy.
It did, man. And that was just the ease that he did it. Like I've done that in the backyard before. I just turn around and kiss that one off the window.
Did it in one motion, too.
Johnson They look down low. Willoughby posting, calling forward against Porter. Can't get it to him now. Johnson tries to step through. 3 ball on the way. Good. He won't get style points on that one, but it was effective.
I'll tell you what, I owe Johnson an apology. He made the right play. I didn't know he was going to make an assist tonight.
It was a 2 instead of a 3 from Bonner, I think.
Yes, it was a 2.
Yeah. So 19-17 as we take a break.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on! Yes, let's go!
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
And welcome back. 19-17 game. 2:22 left here until halftime. This Noble, if you look at style and you look at points right now, this is a rocket kind of game.
You got to elaborate one more time because I keep seeing the Tigers dictating the pace of the game. Explain to me when you say Rockets kind of game.
I'm looking at score. If you're the Rockets against a high-octane offense, you want to keep this thing in the 40s and the 50s. You don't want them to get over 60. If it gets in the high 50s and low 60s and over, you got to feel like that's a Fayetteville kind of game. This time, even though maybe the tempo is in the Tigers' favor right now, they haven't been able to score a lot of points, so that keeps it where the Rockets are pretty much in striking distance.
Gotcha.
Over the top, Harper into front court. 2 will tie it, 3 will give the Rockets the lead. Porter to Bond. Kick, open 3 on the way, Rumley no good. A rebound pulled away by Henderson. Looking to run into front court. Johnson in the corner backs it out. They'll set the offense again. Rockets stay man. Willoughby knocked away as Porter fronting him. Unable to pick it up. Willoughby goes back and gets it. Quick 3 on the way. Love left it short. Rebound pulled away, and here comes Jimmy Bond on the move. Bond down the lane in traffic, blocked by Willoughby out of bounds, and right back to the Rockets it goes.
The Tigers, is it me? They don't shoot well from the perimeter, or they just choose not to shoot from the perimeter?
They don't shoot well right now from what I've seen. And you think about this. Early on, a lot of these guys play football, so maybe they're a little rusty with their shooting stroke. You kind of want to see how that goes later in the season.
I got you.
Villazon, stop, pop, good.
He shoots
Ben
well.
Villazon.
He shoots well from the perimeter, T-Roy. Yes, he does.
In rhythm. Tie ball game. Penetration, hard penetration down the lane by Johnson, and we got a foul. Foul's going to go on Harper, and that's going to be a couple now on Harper. 16 foul for the Rockets. 1:07 left here, second quarter in a tie ball game. And bounds they come with it. Taylor with it out front against Villazon, who's got the 2 personals. And Noble right now, the Rockets are doing a good job defensively, but it looks like Fayetteville a little bit out of sync. They're not getting the looks that they want.
I got to ask again, if you don't shoot well from the perimeter, you easy to guard, right?
Exactly. And as the game progresses, if you continue to see that, you're going to just see guys giving away those threes. That's out of bounds to the Rockets. Good defense by Villazon. Taylor showed it to him. Villazon got a hand on it, poked it off. Taylor out of bounds.
Because all I got to do is pack the middle, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Hey, and Fayetteville, these guys are not afraid to shoot. They think, hey, I got a little space, I'm going to put it in the air.
I seen them shoot, but it's flat, T-Roy.
Yeah, it is.
Even I know it's flat.
Even the 3 that they got by Bonner, it was more like a space, some kind of space orbit, like it was, I don't know, going around a planet or something with a rotation on it.
And I can't shoot, and I know if that ball don't get high enough above the rim, it's not going in.
Yeah, it was rotating. You want to see over the top rotation. It was side spinning rotation. Now, listen, it still counts the same. 20 seconds left in the half. Porter, stop and pop, may have gotten hit on the wrist, no foul. Villazon got it, poked away by Fayetteville the other way. No look inside, poked away. Villazon, now Rumley gets a hand on it, and here come the Rockets. Porter pulls from 30, off the window, no good, and that's how we'll end this first half of action here in Chapel Hill. Deadlocked at the break, 19 apiece here as we go to halftime.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
Advanced Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upney. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
Welcome back here at halftime. 19 apiece, Noble. This was definitely a game that, as you talked about, it's a Fayetteville tempo. It's how they want it. It's a frantic up and down pace with a lot of defensive pressure. But offensively, when you look at it, it's a 19-19 game. It's right on the Rockets' schedule.
I tell you what, T-Roy, you taught me a lot tonight looking at this game. I'm looking at basketball slightly different, particularly this game. I'm watching the Tigers go up and down the court, and they still find themselves in a knotted up game at 19-19. Yeah. And what you have taught me is all the athleticism and all the length, these guys here playing inside the paint. If they're not knocking down layups and transition, they're not doing very well. Yeah. On the other end of the court, the Rockets are coming down, setting up the offense, doing a fine job. I don't know if I wasn't standing next to you, I couldn't explain how this game was still 19-19. This looked like the Tigers are dominating this game up and down the court.
Here's the thing that you think about. Okay, how many times on the Fayetteville end have you had guys come down and try to make the spectacular pass and throw it out of bounds rather than making the easy pass and score a bucket?
I tell you what, T-Roy, I got a column for that, but I hadn't been keeping it. They got a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
Nice little passes, and a couple of missed layups and things like that, missed dunk opportunities. So they probably have left some points out on the board and been a little fancy with this old school Lakers up and down the court.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I mean, you point out, and this is one of those things that, you know, these guys are getting back in from football, many of them, and they're trying to get timing with each other, all those things. But as a coach, you tell them, look, hey, in the scoring column, if I make a behind-the-back pass or if I make a bounce pass, it still counts as one assist in the assist column. If you put up two inside as a nice layup or you put up two otherwise, that's all it is, 2 points.
Yes, indeed. T-Roy, I think you got a special guest on tonight, T-Roy.
Does it feel hot here close to us right now?
I'm a little warm. I got an air conditioner blowing over me, but it doesn't heat it up in here right now.
It is heated up. Miss Mason Kirby is joining us here at halftime, and 30-point game tonight.
Yes, sir.
Was there a time, and be honest now, I know you're humble, but we're asking you can be honest. Was there a time you felt like, hey, you just get it to me, and if I shoot it, it's going in?
In the first half, I was on it. Like, I honestly had no idea how many points I had. Like, coming out, I thought I had about, like, around 20. And when I got told I had 30, I was like, oh, 30.
Yeah, you did have 30, and it was one of those nights where, you know, it's a nice night to have as an offensive player. I know you got to be disappointed if they were able to come back in the second half,
Yes,
but it gives you something to build on, definitely. You were able to get some more points as a team, and that's got to feel good.
Yes, sir. I think we definitely did better than we did the other night. And obviously my shot was falling tonight as it wasn't the other night. And I don't know, I was disappointed in the outcome, but we'll get better.
You played an awful lot of minutes tonight. Was it at the end, were you getting a little tired?
Yes, sir. I was.
That was tough because with them playing the pressure defense they were playing, you really had to work hard.
Oh, yeah, we knew they were going to come in and press us, and we had to be ready for that. But by the end of the game, my legs were shaking.
Talk about at the end. It was tough. You had to get up a shot and just had that one go off the rim at the end. No, that had to be disappointing.
Oh, it was very disappointing. I mean, that could have cost us the game. I thought if I made that layup, we could different ball game.
Well, hey, you got inside there, and it was really – their inside player, Nunemaker, was really good. She had blocked a lot of shots, so, you know, you had to sense her around a lot of times trying to get it up over her.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely difficult to get in the paint tonight with her size and length, and it was hard.
Late in the game, did you kind of feel like, were there times when you're like, I want to go just get this thing and see if I can, you know, I'm on a roll right now,
Yes,
just
sir.
see if I can get it and put it in there?
Yes, sir. There was a time, I mean, I know we have a few players on our team who could very much knock down a couple of shots each day. You just never know who's going to be hot at the moment.
Now, I'm going to say this. Always so humble. That was a great answer. That was the great teammate answer right there. But we wanted to get you over here and just say what a wonderful game tonight. We were so proud of the effort on both ends of your team, but super proud of the way you turned out tonight.
Thank you. I definitely couldn't have done it without those amazing passes my teammates gave. I think we did a better job getting down the floor tonight. And
I think you worked your weave and coming around those screens on the wing up top and got people free. That seemed to work well for you tonight.
Yes, sir. We executed a lot of plays tonight, and the backdoor cut was open a few times, and that really helped us out.
Well, definitely. We're super proud of you. Great effort, and we'll just now look for 30 every night.
Yes, sir.
Noble?
And Mason, that's my chicken scratch there. That's my unofficial stat sheet. You take that with you, find somewhere to keep it. You don't have to be as humble always. It's a contest. It's sports. Sometimes you're allowed to have a little extra aggression. That's your 30-point night. You got 8 layups. You got 2 3-point shots. And you got 8 free throws. That makes a total of 30 points. That's your little cheat there. You find a nice place to keep that next time you want to feel good about your shot. And then sometimes whenever you need to take that last shot, you take that last shot.
Thank y'all for all of y'all's support and being here.
Well, hey, we love watching you, and it's always been great. We love just covering. You're a great group of young ladies, and we're super proud of that, and just wished you'd gotten 30 and gotten the win to go with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Miss Mason Kirby here at halftime.
Thank you.
With that being said, let's take another break. We'll be back with your second half tip after this.
Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Orton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves the veterinary needs of Marshall County. They've grown to a 4-doctor practice specializing in small animal medicine. They offer advanced medicine, surgery, and nursing care in a personal and relaxed environment with the utmost compassion for their patients. For your pet's grooming and boarding needs, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital. Call 931-359-5945 to schedule an appointment for your pet.
And welcome back. Lost my pen under the table, Noel. Trying to retrieve it quickly here before we tip for the second half. Quick scoring summary For Fayetteville, Kamarion Tager with 2 at halftime. Bryson Johnson with 4. Tiandre Love with 4. Kentyus Henderson with 4. Philip Bonner with 3. Samuel Willoughby with 2. For the Rockets, their scoring not nearly as balanced. It was a top-heavy workload for Davin Porter as he had 13 at halftime. Ben Villazon with 4. And it was Bray McCown with 2 here at the break.
Halftime conversation, T-Roy, as you finish up those stats there. Both teams had an opportunity to have a conversation about what's working in their game plan. You've been doing a great job of taking me to elementary school with basketball tonight. I got to ask one more fundamental question. Whose game plan is working best tonight since it's a 1919 game?
Both of these coaches are telling their teams different things. Coach Chapman is saying, hey, defensively, we got to keep doing what we're doing. It's a 19-19 game. We got to be a little better on the offensive end. Fayetteville is saying, fellas, we've turned them over. We've got opportunities. We got to slow down and convert. Both of these guys are telling their players things to make them feel better about this second half. Let's just see who can take over. Coach Chapman talked about it in our halftime of the girls' little interview with him about the way the Rockets have played percentage shooting defense against opposing teams as Johnson starts off the second half with a jumper.
He's still putting them up, T-Roy. Johnson's going to have a lot of points for the night side because he's going to put a lot of shots up.
Villazon as they break the pressure. Spreading the floor, pass knocked away. There's Johnson. Johnson all the way under to the left hand, puts it up and in. Kind of telegraphed that one, Noble. You can't go cross court. And as a receiver of the pass, Noble, you got to come give your passer some help. Come to the basketball.
Johnson again, T-Roy. He plays aggressive on both ends of the court, T-Roy. I tell you what, you'll have a nice squad if you can get you about 4 more players like Johnson out there. That young man there, he giving everything he got.
Like his hustle.
Yes, indeed. I love it.
Get it out to Bond as he had it poked away. But Noble, that's how you break the press. One pass right over the top.
Hey, what little bit I know about basketball, I know the ball has to be in the air. You can't do a lot of dribbling on the press.
But I like what you have to do is once you beat that pressure, you want to attack it then. Because if you don't attack, they're just going to keep pressing. If they don't turn you over, they figure, hey, we'll get back and play defense on the other end. Turnover by Fayetteville, but they get it right back as the Rockets can't find the handle. Johnson into the paint, poked away from behind by Rumley. Ball on the floor, finally picked back up by Fayetteville. We've got a foul on the floor. Is that a timeout? Timeout taken by Fayetteville. We'll be back.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts. And who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere? Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
We're back. Fayetteville's taking a 4-point lead, 23-19, 6:38 left here, third quarter.
How'd they get the lead, T-Roy? How'd they get these 4 points this quick?
They've continued the pressure, but Johnson has put on an offensive pressure now as he's getting to the front of the rim.
And he's been offensive minded since I met him here tonight, T-Roy. I like it.
City to play it in. Inbounds to Love, but a 5-second call as it took too long to develop. Good defense on the inbounds by the Rockets.
Certainly not what you want if you Fayetteville City after calling the timeout, T-Roy.
Yeah, right. Rumley. Bounce pass to McCann. You watch what Coach Chapman did there. Bond a little smaller, gets inside. Jimmy will put it up and in. They use Rumley against the pressure in rear court as the primary ball handler on that one because he can see over the top of it a little better. And also it serves another purpose is it gives Bond a little break against the continuous pressure.
I like that part. That part I understood.
Holding foul on the Rockets. That one's going to be on Villazon. That's going to be his third.
It's going to change up the offensive mindset, going to bring Harper back into the game, T-Roy.
Exactly, and Villazon had gotten a couple of good looks there late. Picked up a couple of baskets, and now he doesn't have a chance really to develop that momentum.
Can't get your rhythm going in foul trouble.
City will swing it around. Taylor. Oh, nice give and go inside. Shot put up, no finish that time by Willoughby. No, the one thing I'm saying, Willoughby, hey, you made a great cut on the give and go. Finish. You got to finish that one.
You know what Willoughby gonna tell you? He gonna tell you he's going to the line, T-Roy. So he gonna ask you to give him a break on that one. He said he got 5.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm a coach. I'm going to coach him hard. Look, I don't feel like he went up with authority. He kind of put that one up there a little bit. If you pound that one up there, I'm going to say, hey, you can take your 2. But I'm giving myself then, fella, go back up there. This, instead of being 2, if you hit him, this is going to be 2 and 1.
I don't disagree with you. That young man going to make his own case, though.
Oh, he's definitely going to be a player. He's only a sophomore. 2 free throws there by Willoughby. Back to a 4-point game. Rumley against the pressure. Here it comes in front court, McCown. They broke it beautifully. Bray gets inside, little half hook, no good. Porter there with a loose ball rebound. Noble again, got to turn, be aggressive against that pressure. Bond down the lane, blocked out of bounds by Willoughby. And tonight, don't think Jimmy can go in there amongst the trees.
No, Jimmy's going to have to, even I know this, Jimmy's going to have to find his range, and he's going to have to pull up with a little ball fake and shoot that little jumper.
Yeah, and they're almost right now trying to bait him to come in there.
Now, you don't want to go in there, Jimmy. I tell you what, I seen Jimmy do it before. Go in there with a little body contact, get to the line, Jimmy.
Yeah.
They will swat at it.
They will swat at it. You're right. Out front against Love. Picks up the dribble. Gives it up now to McCown. Ball knocked away. Good defense there. Once again by Henderson. Willoughby. Walking around the perimeter. Henderson will pull from 15. Back iron, no good. That's the shot you want them to take if you're the Rockets.
You love that shot, T-Roy. I don't think there's a high percentage shot for them at all.
No. McCown against Love. Gets by him. Gets it over. Johnson puts it up and in. Nice job by Bray McCown.
Poise, T-Roy. Very patient was the McCown.
Right. He's got the length to be able to do that. And nicely done by Bray. He was able to get by the guard and put it over the big fella before he got to him. Taylor. Willoughby trying to back down low against Porter. Kick Henderson. He'll fire from 3. This one no good. Over the back. Oh, come on. Oh, my goodness.
They're going to lose the crowd, T-Roy.
McCown. Pull up 3. Left it short. No, I'm not going to complain a lot, but the official lost his pee on that one. That was, his whistles wouldn't work.
I tell you what, he kept it twice, though. Both teams got a legitimate argument. He kept the whistle in his mouth both times. Held on to it.
Coach Chapman still lobbying with the official over here saying, come on now, you know he came over his back. Give my guard a little break here. He does a good job boxing out. Come on now, don't be discriminatory against size.
Bond did his job, T-Roy. He did his job.
I got to do a little home arguing here, Noble.
I'm not mad at you, T-Roy. I can't even debate what you've seen. I seen it too.
Here's the thing.
Look at the official. I just want you to know they're having a little conversation too.
Now, here's the thing. Why you want that call if you're Coach Chapman. You want that guy to do that every time. Work hard and box out. That's fundamentals. And you're wanting to say, hey, man, my guy is doing the fundamentals. He's boxing out. He's smaller. He's boxing out just like you're supposed to, going to get it. You got to give him that call. Come on now.
All I heard was the mental aspect of it, T-Roy. If he does everything he's supposed to do, you're supposed to get rewarded for it.
Exactly. But, Noble, you look at the scoreboard again. 3:51 left here, third quarter. What kind of game have you got? 25-23.
Still 20. I'm learning a lot tonight, T-Roy. I appreciate it because I tell you what, if I was sitting in the stand, I'd be real confused right now because all I see is a lot of Tigers from Fayetteville City, slapping at the ball, getting a lot of turnovers and going up and down, and I would have been still puzzled why it was only a 2-point game.
You're scared if you're the Rockets that they begin to convert a few of those turnovers and get a run going. But if you're the Rockets, same thing. If you can put 2 or 3 baskets together, what does Fayetteville do? Because they haven't been able to shoot the ball from outside. Willoughby. Oh, from 3.
Look what I found.
If the basket is 10 feet tall, that was 10 foot and 1 inch. That was a line drive 3 by Willoughby. Once again, he won't get any extra style points, but it counts 3. And once again, Fayetteville trying to turn them over.
Yes, indeed, T-Roy. It was your man there, Johnson. One more time. Johnson got a turnover, and he got fouled as a result of that.
Rumley with a foul. Josh is first.
That's the pressure that they put on you, T-Roy. Bring it to you all night.
Willoughby gets it out front. Taylor gets the high screen. He's going to fire from 3 off the mark. There's Willoughby for the loose ball. We got to travel. Willoughby thought he got his foot tangled up with one of the defenders. The official says, nope.
Troy,
we're going to go the other way. I
know I've asked before. You're probably going to give me the same answer. Why would I not just pack the middle if they shooting like that?
I'm with you, man. Inside, McCown lets Brown go by, puts it up and in. Nice job there by Bray. But again, Noble, they got the advantage. That's attacking the press. That is, on film, that's how you attack the press. And if you do that enough, they're going to get out of that press. Johnson fakes, penetrates, kicks to Brown inside. Fall away, got it. Latrell Brown, first 2 of the game for him. 30-25. McCown in front court, poked away from behind into the hands of Johnson. 3-on-3 the other way. Johnson into the corner. Brown 3, way off the mark. Rebound run down by Harper, and I'm with you, Noble.
You got to tell me this part here is easy for me to figure out. I'm just going to let these cats shoot themselves out of here.
Exactly. 2-3 zone, and I'm not getting anywhere near the line.
No.
Porter, fall away 15-footer, in and out, no good. Rebound to Fayetteville. Brown with it. Taylor, back to Brown. Down the lane, shot blocked away by McCown. Nicely done from behind there. Inside McCown, let him get airborne, shot no good. And here comes Willoughby out of the pack. Willoughby against Bond, and Jimmy with the reach in. Second one on Jimmy. Wyatt Gross, 20 in the game for Fayetteville. Eli Bell getting set to check back in along with Ryan Meglis for the Rockets. Henderson back in after a brief blow for Fayetteville City.
I see Johnson blowing kind of hard. He's probably a football player, right? Because he got a nice body.
Yeah,
right?
I would think so. Yeah.
He's not in basketball condition because he done gave you everything he had tonight.
Taylor between defenders. Shuffles it along the baseline. Willoughby with a good catch, but cannot finish. And here comes Meglis. Meglis in front court. Double teamed, and we got a timeout taken by Coach Chapman, and he's saying, we'll keep it here. Noble, another thing. What he's screaming about here is he go to timeout. Don't get it in that area deep in the corner. Give yourself a chance to be trapped.
Look at Coach. See, that's how you coach them up. Yeah. See, and you got a whole gym full of people, and the coach got his little emotions in there, but Coach then grabbed the young man and hugging him, showing him a lot of love. That's what I love about coaching. He's still coaching him up, and he got caught up in the emotions there for a second, and then he grabbed the young man and showed a whole lot of love out there. That's what I'm talking about.
Coach Chapman's got a passion for the game and a passion for the young men that he's coaching, and they know that. They feed off of that. That's a, as you said, great job there. Hey, we want to get our point across, and we're going to be passionate about getting our point across, but at the same time, we're going to be passionate about putting our hand back on you and saying, hey, you still with us.
I'm okay with all that. I'm okay with all that. I tell
As
you,
a player, that's the kind of coach you want. You want to be better.
That's the kind of coach. Now, this is extra dramatic. but this is the kind of coach when they say they'll run through a wall for you.
Yes.
Now, I ain't doing that for any coach, but you get the point, right?
Yes, exactly. Porter along the baseline, little runner good. First 2 of the second half for Davin. He's got 15. It's a 3-point game once more, under a minute left here in the third. Swing it around the perimeter, back up top, straight away Brown from 3, no good. Gross able to run down the long rebound. Henderson tried to step through, offensive foul. Thought he may have traveled first, but they give him the offensive foul. Tyus Henderson.
Held the ground down there, T-Roy. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you play defense, my man.
But again, Noble, I'm not taking a fake. I'm not jumping for anything. Shoot it. I'm standing in front of you.
I am with you, T-Roy. Let these guys shoot. Let them shoot.
Porter from 3. Shot no good. A long rebound, and Davin goes back to get it. Great job of running down his miss. Meglis gets it back to Porter now with 18 seconds left here in the quarter. Porter to Meglis with 12. Clock ticking here, third quarter. Out front, Bond. They got to get something quick. 5 and counting. Jimmy now to Porter. He'll fire from Curry range off the mark. Tip no good. That's how we'll close this third quarter. Hard fought third stanza. We'll head to the fourth with it still in play. Fayetteville by 3.
Know that with Apex Banking Online, you can access your accounts, pay bills, and send money to friends and family anytime. Our online banking feature gives you the advantage of secure banking right from anywhere. With our mobile app and online services, banking has never been more convenient. We're here to serve you wherever you go. Visit us in Chapel Hill or call 931-246-7105. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway.
Fourth quarter set to get underway here in Chapel Hill. No, we'll take a couple of quick drinks here.
Yes, indeed. I tell you what, T-Roy, Porter took an opportunity. He took his wrist tape off right after that three-point shot, went right over to the trainer, got re-wrapped. So his shooting arm got a wrist there, got a little support on that. So I hope Porter got his wrist right. Put some shots up, young man. Put some shots up.
Learning experience for Bell, the young freshman in here against a pressure defense. That's learning tough on the job.
On the job. That's some OTJ right there. On the job training.
Porter with it out front. Spins now to Bell. Bell picks up the dribble, steps through to Porter. Nice pass. Davin in the lane. Little runner, no good. Rebound pulled away by Fayetteville, but a nice step through by Bell.
Yes, indeed. Hey, if Porter did what I asked him to do, it just didn't go in. Put them shots up.
They'll take those shots. That was a good high percentage look. Noble, I'm not even closing out on those guys.
No, sir. No, sir. I don't know why you would. Why would you leave that lane open?
Yeah, Love down the lane, rebound to Bell. Rockets are closing out on them. I'm like, hey, no, I'm just staying back here to shoot away.
And I don't want to be offensive, T-Roy. I used to coach a little 6 to 9-year-olds, and all I taught them was 2-3, and we won the championship. They didn't even know how to play man-to-man.
No, well, here's the thing. We talk about Fayetteville's defense. Step through by Rumley. Little reverse lay-in good. First 2 of the game for Josh, and those were big ones. Here's the thing, though. We talk about the effect mentally of the pressure of Fayetteville. Think about right now, if you're Forrest, if you stay back, Rumley with a steal all the way under against Henderson. Fakes, puts it up, got it. Back to back by Josh Rumley, and that gives the Rockets back the lead at 31-30. If you stay back and let those guys shoot and they continue to miss, that's mental as well.
I like it, T-Roy. It makes common sense to me, my man. And I know enough to know if they got the mental working, them shots ain't going to fall at all.
Yeah, I'm just putting a wall around the basket right now. Here comes the double team. Bell steps through, gets the foul, but nothing easy right now in the paint.
I tell you what, also, T-Roy, if they shoot like that from the perimeter, I'm okay fouling them because they're probably not great free throw shooters.
If it gets down to it, you're right. I'm going to mug you. I'll make you earn those two. You're exactly right, Noble.
Man, I feel like I'm learning something tonight, T-Roy.
Johnson, bounce pass, low block. There comes the triple team. Johnson will pull. No, last minute tried to dump it inside and stolen away by the Rockets. Bond trying to get free. Outlet now, Bell. Eli takes it straight under, puts it up and in, and there's the freshman showing no fear, taking it right to the rack.
Can you hear this crowd rooting for Bell right there, T-Roy? And he's feeling it too, coming around, playing good defense now. Look at him, locked in, T-Roy.
33-30. Taylor inside, into traffic. Is it offense or defense? Foul will be on Meglis as he tried to slide over and take the charge. Meglis with the foul. Nobody right now really in, well, I say that. I look up at the board. That's a 16 foul on the Rockets. So next one puts Fayetteville into the 1-1. Fayetteville only 2 team fouls right now.
And nobody's in individual foul trouble. How about that one, T-Roy?
There's that man. Bryson gets free on the cut. They get it to him right underneath the bucket, and he converts. He's in double figures with 10. The lead is back to 1.
That young man there, he deserved to be in double figures. He played an excellent game, in my opinion. Number 21, Johnson.
Yeah, he's giving him a lift.
Yes, he is, on both ends of the court.
Rumley against Henderson. Ball knocked away. Josh will run it down now, gets it to Porter. Porter puts it on the floor. Got an elbow there by Henderson. And Noble, he was trying to use that elbow to influence Porter as to where he was going, but the bad part about Henderson was the official was right in the line of sight, tagged him with a foul, his third.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
I like to play as a defender. Almost stolen away. Bond gets it back beyond the arc. Jimmy will back it out. Penetrates, kicks to Porter. Step back three. This one a little short. Rebound pulled away by Taylor, and here comes Fayetteville. Taylor pushing it to Henderson, and we've got an offensive foul. There is that young freshman once again, Eli Bell, getting down the floor, getting position, and taking the offensive foul.
Hey, T-Roy, he looked like a crowd favorite to me, my man. He looked like a crowd favorite.
He is a crowd favorite right now, and he's earning some more time and trust from Coach Shane Chapman right now.
He gave Henderson his 4th foul, T-Roy.
Most definitely. That's a big one.
It's a huge one.
Breaking the pressure, 3-on-2. Bell underneath, he'll put it up. Blocked by Johnson. Out of nowhere, what an individual effort.
That young man is giving everything he has. All he needs to do is get in basketball condition. He'll play all game.
Porter, baseline, got a foul. I believe Willoughby with the elbow as Porter tried to turn the corner. The foul is on Willoughby. That's just his first of the evening. 4.5 minutes remaining here. Rockets trying to secure back-to-back victories here in Chapel Hill against Fayetteville City. Bond against Love. There comes the backside pressure. Bell had it poked away. Here comes Taylor. Taylor all the way under with a left hand. No good. Back into the hands of Taylor, however, they get another opportunity.
It's the layup in transition, T-Roy.
If that bunny hopped right on over.
Yes, it did, T-Roy.
Taylor, step back. 15-footer, no good. Bond, we got a reach in. That's 5.
That's number 5, T-Roy.
Oh, and not where you want to have the 5th foul take place and not how you want to have it take place.
He got a little Dairy Queen going on, T-Roy. That's a disqualification right there.
He's going to be a member of the Pine Club.
Wow.
He's going to be watching this one from the cheap seats. Number 5 on Kentias Henderson, who will leave with 5 points, or 4 points and 5 personal fouls.
Young man got to know he got 4 fouls in that situation. That's
right.
That's game time situation. He just got to know that.
If the coach wants you out there, you do not need to give away a foul like that.
No, you got to bag off and go down and play defense.
Numbers. They broke the pressure, but Fayetteville gets back against it. Bond had it poked away, and it's off Jimmy as he tried to retrieve it out of bounds.
That's that pressure, T-Roy. It's that fourth quarter you were talking about, right?
Yes. Coach Chapman right now living and dying over here. His timeout is taken by Fayetteville. We'll take a break as well. We'll return after this.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on! Yes, let's go!
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
And welcome back. Down the stretch we come here in Chapel Hill. Rockets trying to pick up their second win of the season. They lead by 1, 33-32. 3:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Team foul situation is evened up, 6 apiece. Both teams with 2 timeouts left, and the possession arrow in favor of Fayetteville City right now, as the Tigers will have it when we return.
T-Roy, free throws. That's advantage Rockets?
I would think advantage Rockets, but Coach Chapman would tell you we went 3 for 13 against Cornersville on Friday night, so.
So we're gonna leave that to be determined then, right?
You know what? The Rockets have not attempted a free throw tonight.
Oh, that's not going to be something Coach Chapman going to want to see when he see the stat sheet.
Yeah.
He ain't going to want to see that.
Johnson's got it. Right baseline. Puts it on the floor. On a wing, Love. Raked away. He'll get it back. You just want to make sure that nobody gets something easy out of this. Make them chunk that 15-footer and beyond. Taylor down the lane. Puts it up. No good. Contested shot.
Can't let him get that deep, T-Roy.
On the outlet, Porter. Meglis on the block, spins in the paint, little fall away, no good. Rebound to Johnson, and here he comes. Leaves it with Taylor. Taylor around the screen.
Listen at the crowd, T-Roy. They're getting behind these student athletes.
Trying to give them that extra lift to get them over the top as we're under 3 minutes. Gross out front. Inside, Willoughby double team. Again, success Rockets there, Noble. Got it in the paint, didn't get a shot off.
Forced him to throw it back out, T-Roy. I understand that. I like it. Don't let him get in the paint. They're not going to take any perimeter shots. It's that mental thing you've been telling me about all night. They're not shooting no jumpers.
Right now, if I'm a Rocket, I'm just talking to him. Hey, take it. Come on, take it. You want it? Come on, take it. Sliding is Villazon, and he ends up on the line with his foot out of bounds, and that'll give it back, but good hustle by Ben.
Excellent hustle by Ben, T-Roy. You see a loose ball. It's a one-point game with 2 minutes and some change left. You got to get down there and get every one of those.
Hey, you know it's a mental game. I'm talking to that guy right now because the way they've been clunking jumpers out there, I'm saying, come on, take that shot. I dare you, take that shot. 5-second count is number 5. Jimmy Bond with the pressure on. Good defense by the remaining members of the Rockets, and Fayetteville has no one to get it to. 5-second violation gives it back.
T-Roy.
Second time tonight.
Excellent defense by the Rockets. Yes, indeed. Second time tonight. 5-second call.
Porter fires from 3, no good. Quick possession there for the Rockets.
Very quick.
McCown set to check back in with 2 minutes remaining. Fayetteville with a chance to take the lead. Taylor out top. Bond creeping out on him. Both fan bases here tonight.
On their feet, T-Roy.
On their feet. Johnson down the lane, gets between defenders and draws the foul. There's that extra quick step, Noble. When he made the decision he was going to try to split defenders, put that ball on the floor, elevated quickly, and drew the foul.
T-Roy, I like what you said, but you got to process that. He made that decision on the bus on the way here. He was offensive-minded player. He made that decision a long time ago.
Johnson to the line. Toss on the way, rolls around good. Johnson now 1 of 3 from the stripe. He had missed his previous 2 offerings as McCown will check back in for Meglis here. Tie ball game, 33 apiece. Bryson Johnson at the line, trying to give the Tigers the lead. It's on the way, and that one good. Good looking free throws there from Johnson. Now do the Rockets have an answer? Bond with it out top. Noble, I like this. You want to work your offense here, try to get something good. Maybe a little quick last time. There's that man again, Johnson, with the pickpocket. Johnson step through to Taylor, back to Johnson. Now to Gross. They didn't take it. Noble had an opportunity, and if I'm the Rockets, I'm thinking the good Lord above right now that they didn't take that. Now I get a chance to foul it.
I don't know why they didn't take that one, my man. I don't know what they're looking for.
Ball knocked away. It's on the floor. There is Rumley, and it's picked up by McCown. We got a foul on the sideline. No! Oh, my goodness. That is a big call. Wow. If you're a Rocket fan, you wanted that call to be a foul against McCown, and now we got to reach in on Rumley. That will send the Tigers to the line. We got our little young fans over there, Noble, that we were talking about getting rowdy the other night, stomping to see. There's a couple of those little fellas right up there with the referee yelling at them. They didn't like that call.
They didn't, T-Roy, and I want you to keep in mind the officials are huddling up. So I don't know how he feels about what just happened, T-Roy. The player for the Rockets did kind of grab him. They called it, T-Roy. I think we're going to see what they called. We know he's going to shoot because they're in the bonus. The question is,
they call a technical foul because he's out there by himself.
The coach is just talking right now. They hadn't made the official call. We're going to all find out that together because they had a little huddle, T-Roy.
Right,
Here
let's
we go.
see what we got. They're coming over to the table to explain it. Coach Chapman now going out to get an explanation.
All you got to do is keep an eye on Coach Chapman's poker face, and we'll know what the call is.
Not sure with all of the melee that went on there. Johnson's going to shoot the free throws. And I still want to know what clarification. I didn't see anything, Noble. Johnson hits that one. I still didn't see the official give a technical foul call. I didn't see any of that.
He did not give it, T-Roy. He did not give it. And I'll tell you,
there was nobody upset. Usually somebody's upset when you got a free, with a technical with that. I still don't know exactly what happened. Johnson hits 1 of 2, 35-33, 2-point Fayetteville cushion.
I'll just be speculating, so I'm going to keep all speculations to myself, T-Roy. I'm going to leave that alone. I tell you what, you know how this works. Now both teams going to shoot. Both, remember, these two here went to the ground. Remember that, okay? Remember that. Sound like the official. They're going to take the safe route out, T-Roy. They're going to take the safe route out.
Jimmy Bond toss, good. Now here's where you find out whether you have the free throw advantage right here. Well, 1 of 2 for Johnson.
If Bond can hit 2 of 2, we'll call him Bond.
Did it.
Jimmy Bond.
Jimmy. Big time Jimmy. 35-35.
What's that man's name?
Jimmy Bond. 56.8 seconds remaining in a pressure-packed situation here. We got a timeout, Noble. I don't understand. I wish they would have been a little more demonstrative as to what was going on here, because I never saw. He went to the coaches and told them a little bit about what was going on, but the people at the score table along with us are still trying to play along and tie the pieces together.
Yes, indeed, T-Roy. And again, speculation on my part. Those were the two young men who went down to the floor. And at no time when they came to the scores table did they indicate there was a double technical. But I did see the one official come huddle up. And that was not actually the official who called the foul, who huddled up. And then they came together after that and owed both coaches an explanation. But I never did see them come to the scores table and indicate that there was a double tech.
Both teams are in the 1-1. Possession error right now in favor of Fayetteville City with 55 seconds left. Rockets have the basketball.
That's the most important.
Do you play for one here?
I like playing for one. I like playing for one, especially with this aggressive style defense they play. Play for one, go to the free throw line.
45 seconds remaining. Rumley down the lane, tried to step through, had it stolen away. Got a little too deep, and Fayetteville had two guys in the same area, and both of them tried to get a hand on it. It goes off of Johnson out of bounds, and a great break for the Rockets. Now the question becomes, Noble, can they take advantage of it? Let's keep it here with 31 seconds left. That was a gift right there. Now let's see if you can just go ahead and unwrap that thing for Christmas.
I tell you what, we were up here trying to have a debate. We didn't know if they were going to play for one shot. They did not play for one shot, and as you said, they got them a gift. Turnover by Fayetteville City Tigers. Now coach utilized the timeout, has one more timeout. So here's the conversation. One, do we now decide to play to get the one last shot? Possibility of a free throw if we get fouled. But here's also, we got that timeout in the bag. Gets down under 10 seconds. Do you call your timeout or do you
Yes.
go to the basket
Yes,
hard?
no, I'm taking my timeout at 10.
Okay.
Here's what I'm doing right now. I'm telling everybody, look, here is two important things. Do not, and I repeat, do not make any cross-court passes when you are a receiver of the pass. Come to the ball. You know that they're going to get their hands on it. Be tight with it. Don't be loose with the basketball. I say when you wrap it up, wrap it up. Make them reach in to try to get it away from you. We'll go to the line and take our chances.
All 5 starters are in the game, so let's see who's a good free throw shooter. They're going to get fouled, T-Roy.
Porter had it tipped by Willoughby.
Keep in mind, what you have to your advantage is Fayetteville City aggressive nature.
Exactly.
You probably going to get fouled, T-Roy.
Exactly, because they're going to try. They don't want you to take just one shot. They're going to try to force you into making it a 2 or 3 possession game. Bond out front, almost had it poked away. Now Villazon. Little crossover. Ben lost the handle, but luckily into the hands of Porter with 18. Back to Villazon. 15 and counting. Villazon fakes, blocked away beautifully by Taylor. Ball on the floor now, and let's see. Do we have a jump ball situation? Indeed we do. It goes to Fayetteville City with 9.8 seconds remaining. Beautiful block shot there by Kamarion Taylor as he waited on Villazon, stayed on the ground, and blocked it away beautifully.
He did, T-Roy. They went to the basket with about 13 and some change left. As you said, stayed on his feet. Excellent block for Fayetteville City.
9.8 seconds left. We got a foul in the rear court on Villazon. And that'll be Ben's 4th. Now, still nothing to be concerned about because they're not in the double bonus yet. It's not an all-loss situation here because Fayetteville has not shot the ball well. Let's see what they do in a pressure-packed situation here.
I do hear you say nothing to be concerned about, but here's the thing. You had the clock running, and you had a team that don't shoot well from the perimeter. You want them to come down and try to jack up something, what you wanted at T-Roy.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the other thing, Noble. You look at it, you still got 7.5 seconds left and a timeout regardless of what he does here.
I'll give you that.
To the strike. Kamarion Taylor, 0 of 1 tonight. Make it 1 of 2. That was a big one. Taylor now with 3. Fayetteville by 1. The senior Kamarion Taylor. Now, Noble, the question becomes, do you go here without the timeout?
Fayetteville going to call it, T-Roy. Fayetteville said they wanted a timeout early. I already knew if that shot go down, he told him he wanted a timeout.
Big 2 free throws there by Kamarion Taylor. Is pressure packed. That's all you want from your senior. He steps to the line, hadn't shot the ball well tonight. When it's on the line, you make your free throws. That's the sign of a really good team. That's what you want.
You do want that, T-Roy. And here's the thing. We put them at the line. Now here's the thing. We got to try to figure out how to force the officials to call the game the way it's been played. We got to force the official hands. Somebody got to go to the hole for the Rockets.
Now, here's the other thing. You got 7.5 seconds left. Plenty of time to go full length of the floor and get a good shot. Where you want to see your ball handlers, they had Rumley back there to look over the trap. And for Fayetteville, right now, I'm still going to trap. But I'm not going to trap on the inbounds. I'm going to give it a 3/4 court. I'm going to let them get it in, try to milk some clock. Here, you want to throw it in right here at 90 feet? Yeah, let's let you do that.
You're going to have to take a minimum of 3 seconds off just to get the ball somewhere close enough to pass it towards half court.
And that's what they're doing. They're saying, hey, take this inbounds pass right here. We'll
take
you
3 seconds off right here, T-Roy. That's 3 seconds gone.
Yeah, now you got to go. Harper with 5. Harper had it poked away from behind, but Coach Chapman will take a timeout as they got into front court with 3. Now, for Fayetteville, you did what they expected there. They want you to take that time off the clock. Now, Coach Chapman had already told them, get it in front court. If you hadn't got anything, call the timeout. We still got 3 seconds left. Remember, you only need 0.3 seconds to score a basket. So it is not a situation where you got to just get it in bounds and whoever gets it's got to shoot. You got time. As a shooter, you tell yourself there's an internal clock. Okay, if somebody's coming at me, I've got time to fake, let that guy blow by me and get a shot. It doesn't have to be immediate. And if you have somebody that comes at you, you still got time to make one quick pass and a shot.
Boy, that's a whole lot you said with 3 seconds. Now, I got the math, T-Roy, but that's a whole lot to process, knowing that you got to get a shot up to even have a chance.
It is, but many people at 3 seconds, you think, I've only got one option, and sometimes they'll take a bad shot. You don't necessarily have to just catch and fire. That's what I'm saying.
But I cannot pass, though, right? Whoever gets the ball got to shoot, right?
It's got to be quick if you do. More than likely, you got one dribble. Inbounds, they lost the handle. Bond gets it up. No good. Fayetteville will clear it, and that's the ball game. Disappointing for both the Lady Rockets and Rockets. They take it down to the wire in both games, but it is Fayetteville that will emerge victorious here in game number 2, our final. The Tigers 37 and the Rockets 35. We'll be back to wrap it up after this.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
Your local agents, Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
Noble, welcome back. Wow, what a finish.
Hey, I tell you what, I've been having the luxury of hanging out up here with you. I've enjoyed tonight. Everybody who came out to see the Lady Rockets and the Rockets, they got their money's worth tonight, T-Roy.
Man, I'm telling you, the only thing is you just wish they could get over the hump. Tough battle here, and the Rockets have had these kind of games, just about every game, Noble, where they're in it late in the contest and just have something happen late. Now, give Fayetteville credit. Kamarion Taylor goes to the other end where they have not shot the ball well tonight, connects on 2 free throws that give them that 2-point lead, and defensively Fayetteville able to hang on. They get a hand on that last pass, and that's all they needed. Was it kind of scoots away, and Rockets don't get a shot opportunity there.
And I'm not sure what the player was for Fayetteville City who got that block shot in. That block shot with about 13 seconds left in the game.
That was Taylor, who hit the free throws, yeah.
He blocked the shot, then he go down and hit the free throw. So it was an excellent job, T-Roy.
Let's take a look at the final scoring totals here for Fayetteville. Kamarion Taylor with 4. It was Bryson Johnson leading the Tigers in scoring with 13. Tiandre Love with 4, Kentass Henderson with 4 before fouling out. Philip Bonner with a single 3. It was Latrell Brown with 2 and Samuel Willoughby with 7. For the Rockets, Davin Porter leading the way with 15. 13 of those coming in the first half. It was Bray McCown with 6. It was Jimmy Bond with 4, Ben Villazon with 4, Josh Rumley with 4, and Eli Bell, the freshman, in some spot duty tonight, played well. He picked up a single bucket. Once again, tough down the stretch as the Rockets and Lady Rockets both see Fayetteville slip in here and take close contests as the Lady Rockets losing our opener 43-40, and in the nightcap, Fayetteville beating the Rockets 37-35. We'll be back with you on Friday evening as Liberty Creek will roll into town. Until then, for Mr. Gabe Hall, Mr. Peter Wilson, Mr. Noble Mays, this is Troy Cashin. Have yourselves a great night, everyone.